Dr. Pikachu. He's the New Year's baby. DJ says run that shit back. Why must you fail me so often? Thwack, thwack, thwack. Fuck!
Now it's, there we go. It's a setting that I turned off, but now I turned it back on. Hello, everybody! Hello!
Boop.
I forgot to turn on the thing. Greetings and welcome to you, brave citizens of our new world. It's me, Toronto's greatest supervillain and evil genius, Dr. Terrawat.
Pikawat.
It's me, Pikawat. I'm gonna take this off, because it's so warm. I have an open window, and there's a blizzard happening outside, and I am dying in here. We're of course joined by Ambisaurus Rex, who's also got a Pikachu costume on. Steve, are you wearing a Pikachu costume?
Yes.
There you go. There it is. He did it. He lied. Hooray!
I did it with the content.
Gotta get that good content. Hello, everyone.
Pikawat is a bad influence.
Mackenzie. Hello. Not in Japan. It's so good to see you. Happy New Year. Hello, everybody. Made it. We got Bio here. Mercenary Pen. So did Unicorns is also here. Hello.
I did it. I put the bullet in 2020 myself. I took it behind the back of the shed.
It's Mr. Classic Magic. Estebane's here. Deathwatch, Tonberry, Feeny, Counter Saturn, Claire. Hello. Everybody.
That one scene in fucking. Just that one scene in Modern Warfare where fucking shit betrays everyone and shoots Ghost in the chest and pours gasoline on him and lights him on fire. It's like, yep.
Yeah.
This is too clean of a death for you.
I think the most interesting, or probably the saddest thing that I heard from that was, it was just like, everybody spent the whole year fighting 2020, but in the end, 2021.
Shut the fuck up.
I know.
Yeah.
I know. I was like, that's clever wordplay, but also shut up.
But also, no.
Shut the fuck up.
But also, God, I need my glasses.
Eggy's playing Pokemon Shield.
Yep, and I will be, and I will be,
Okay,
and
we'll get
I
your
will.
lapses. Careful of the green screen. Careful.
It's right here.
They're right there.
Right here.
Sweet.
I just need to put them on, because Christ.
Sarah's playing some Pokemon. We're gonna do some. We're gonna do some raids.
Exploration in the
Some
tundra.
exploration. Gonna play some story. Gonna do some max raids for people that want
It's
to.
about. I was about to say you have a
Oh,
I was about to say you have a you have an adventure that you need to go on with your new dad.
An adventure with our new dad peony. Where's the dad? There it is.
I can feel how much you hurt Steve every time you use the accent.
Is that why you like the accent?
No, it's not.
Okay.
I like the accent.
I was about to
because
say,
it sounds like
what?
the world's worst dad, and I just love it for that.
What's my friend
About to
code?
say-
There it is. There's
about
friend
to say-
code on screen. Bam.
I'd say please don't laugh at my suffering.
No, I'm 100 OP not laughing at your suffering, but now every time I play Pokemon, the voice is all I hear. And I hear him saying it like, I hear him saying
Yeah.
it like that. It's your boy, Skinny Peony.
Here, I'll turn it up. DJ, turn it up.
Oh.
There we go. So that's it. That should be a bit louder. I want to be very careful. I want to be very careful. I can't get as close to the microphone this time, so I think it's fine if I'm at like about this distance, because it's a very specific microphone.
Please do not consume the microphone.
I don't know what you're talking about.
It's that fucking video where I think it's like they're at like some fucking like street party in like Russia, and it's like interviewing a guy, and it's like, tell us something your mom doesn't know, and he goes, oh, and he eats the fucking microphone.
I got a bunch of friend requests on here from like earlier in the year, I think. Oh no, this was all from right now. Mango Toad, January 1st. Biohybrid, January 1st, and then some other person. I didn't see their name. Madison. Okay, that's Feeney. That was Feeney. We did it, gamers.
It's what happens when you like. Here's my friend code. Fucking bing, 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 bing. It's like, oh, I see. I have some friend requests.
Oh look, I've got some friends. Time to.
So, to the surprise of absolutely no one, after publicly revealing my friend code, I have friends now.
It disconnected me from the internet.
Uh-oh.
I don't like that.
No.
You're looking at now. Everything you see is happening now.
Oh yeah, this is happening.
When is this happening? Right now.
This is happening.
When will now be then? Soon.
Not soon.
What's that bit? What's the
That's from
fucking
Spaceballs.
What's the bit from the fucking Bill Word's History of Everything? It's like, this is so everywhere. It's all it's ever been.
Oh yeah.
The
history of the
you don't even need a
universe
when.
by,
You don't even need a when. That's how every it gets.
That's how every it is.
I'm bored. I want to go place. I want to do stuff at a different time, and then everything explodes.
I want to go places. I want to do things at a different time.
Yeah, pretty much.
I fucking love those videos. They go so fast.
How did this happen?
It's so fast. It's really hard to laugh at things because things are moving so quickly. But at the same time, it's also very, very fun.
It's fucking 90s on 90s on 90s on 90s. It's like going. It doesn't stop.
Yeah. Oh, every now and then, a little gust of wind comes in through the window, and it's both refreshing, and it smells like winter, and it's my favorite.
Mahapajit, 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 Mahapajit.
He tries 5 times to say Mahapajit.
Mahapajit, Mahapachapit, Mahapachit, Mahapachit,
Ma-ja. Huh? Pitch? Okay. Oh, I got stretch and a hydrate.
You got stretch?
I took my sip, and I did a stretch.
And then came America with boats that have guns.
Gunboats.
Gunboats. And they said, open the border. Stop having it be closed. So Japan opened. Hey China, hey
Pikachu who's
dipshit.
trying to hide, or I'm Pikachu who's going very fast.
My favorite one is just still the history of Japan. It's like, hey China, hey dipshit.
Jesus.
Could you stop calling us that? No.
Okay, what would you like to be called? How about Sunrise Land?
How about Sunrise Land? And they were like, no. Hey China, hey dipshit. Could you stop calling us that? No. What would you like to be called instead? How about Sunrise Land? No.
No.
Oh! We got a Snorlax up in here.
Snorblax.
It's the
link
just
code.
the fucking clapback is so
0
good.
0 0 8 0 0 0 0.
I always love a dry, rapid comeback. Hi China, hi dipshit.
Hi,
what do you
dipshit.
want?
That's the code. Okay. Is everyone ready to be invited?
Is everybody ready?
I'm gonna send out an invite. You can see the link code at the top of the screen.
I'm booting up my Switch now. If I don't arrive, then I was too late.
Is
It's
Envisaurus a Rex? Yes.
Ah.
And there's a Neri here. Hello, Neri.
If I could be any Rex, I'd be Rex from Clone Wars.
Oh, Commander
Yo,
Rex.
Captain Rex is
Commander
coolest.
Rex!
Captain Rex
Fuck
is
it.
the best.
So good.
Still is.
I've been
He is,
watching
he's
my
the
way.
best.
I've been watching my way through
Rebels.
Star Wars Rebels, and like all of the Clone Wars series, including the last season for Clone Wars, which they released this fucking year, which was way too fucking good. Like, it
Yeah.
had no business going that hard and being that amazing, but it was.
Oh, the writing
Clone,
was so
Clone
good.
Wars, Clone Wars has always been like
Like,
badass. It really
Clone
has.
Wars, the cartoon, the animated series, Clone Wars, the not the movie, the show, was okay.
Yeah.
Like, it had its moments where the animation was meh, and it had its moments where, like, the writing and the dialogue were but, like, the combat was always really good for some reason. Like, it was
wholesale,
always
I'd
really
say
fucking good, the
it was-
lightsaber fighting, and then the last, like, 3 seasons of Clone Wars got really fucking awesome, and then the final season of Clone Wars was, like,
It blew us out of the water.
blew my fucking asshole right out of me.
Cut.
You get to see episode 66.
Yeah,
It's
you get to,
crazy.
like, it continues through Order 66, and
It's
then
crazy.
Rebels picks up, and I was like, this is Clone Wars, the show, except for people from my generation, because
Yeah.
it's an animated Star Wars show, but it's for the classic Star Wars trilogy, which I grew up with.
Yeah.
So, like, it's for my gen, and I just felt like that was so rad.
Ah.
Ugh. All right, I'm gonna do the max Vine Lash, even though it's not
all
tightly
I
effective.
all I care about is that they canonize Knights of the Old Republic. That's all I care about.
I don't know if
Because
they
to
will. Disney's
because to
been
this day-
really on the fence about canonizing Knights of the Old Republic.
But because to this day, KOTOR and KOTOR 2 is still the best media that has ever been produced that is Star Wars related.
Yeah.
I stand by that. It's still the best characters, best story in any Star Wars related media. Also, fucking Darth Revan is the best. Just the best. He's the coolest.
Darth Revan.
Fucking canonically uses a purple and red lightsaber.
Yeah.
Or rather, a purple saber and a red saber, and he like dual wields, which is like the coolest color combination.
Just like, Darth.
I'm not
Darth
sure if
Maul's story, like, that follows throughout all the animated series, is so amazing.
Oh, it's so
Oh, it's great.
cool.
It's wonderful.
Oh,
It's like you cut me in half, but you know what you didn't cut in half? All of this unyielding rage. um,
Oh, yeah.
did
I
you
remember
did you
saying
know that one of my teachers in secondary school, who was a fucking martial arts teacher as well, was taught by Ray Park?
I'm sorry, Aggie. Is your Pokemon named KFC, and it's indeed a Kung Fu chicken?
Yeah.
That's fantastic. Yeah, she just confirmed. They
Yes.
just confirmed in the chat.
Thank you.
Thrawn Trilogy and the
Yeah.
X-Wing novels would like to challenge my opinion. They may try, but KOTOR's pretty dang good.
KOTOR's pretty
KOTOR's
good.
pretty
You know what
good.
was really fucking good in Rebels so far? Thrawn.
Oh man.
Yeah, everyone loves Thrawn. He's great. He's such a
Like-
menacing bad guy.
Well, that's the thing, is that
His
he
voice gives me
proves
chills.
that you don't need to be amazing in any fashion whatsoever. You do not need to be a Jedi to fight Jedi.
You don't need to be a Force user.
Yeah, like, you don't need to
Well-
use the Force in order to completely fucking waste those guys. And then he just
Well-
does over and over every time. There's like, oh, Jedi are here and they're using their mind tricks and doing all this other shit. And he's like, yeah, I knew you were going to do all of this, and I predicted everything, and I'm just going to fuck up your whole day now. And it's like, damn.
Well, I will say once again, KOTOR, they did elaborate on the huge Mandalorian Jedi war, and a lot of the Mandalorian characters that you encounter will tell you. It's like, yeah, the Jedis were good because they're literally like psychic soldiers, but we
Yeah.
have ways of beating them, and they're like. And you, a Jedi, are like, oh yeah, you guys were just guys with guns. Admittedly, you're very well trained, but you're not Jedi. And it's like, okay, you can gas Jedi. You can use rockets and aim at their feet because you can't reflect a rocket with a lightsaber. My favorite one that someone says is that, you know how you kill a Jedi easy? Kill his Padawan. Kill his inexperienced Padawan, because the force bond that binds the two of them will make the master have a fucking stroke. You know, like when like fucking Order 66 happens and Yoda. Remember when 666 happens and Yoda's just like, oh, and he like collapses by the amount of like just like amount
All
of force
the people
users
he's
that just
trained
get
and
Yeah.
killed.
connected to all dying.
Yep.
Yeah, So
Fucking
the
woof.
Mandalorians are like, cool, we're just gonna kill your Padawans so that in the middle of combat you have a fucking conniption and then you don't defend yourself.
Yeah.
And we can kill you easier.
Uh-oh. I tried to walk out of the town, and I think Peony's gonna have some words. Wait.
Oh,
Invisible foot
weird
things?
footprints.
So that is one of the many legendary Pokemon chases that you can have in the tundra.
Yes, they are here. Oh, what are you doing here, Sonia?
Oh.
These are exactly what I was looking for. I knew my hypothesis was spot on. Oh, wait, Dr. Tara, what are you doing in a place like this? What are you doing here? I keep
She's
asking
out
myself
here
the
being
same thing.
cute as fuck.
Yeah. If I'd known it was going to be this cold here, I would have thought things through a bit more.
I was about to
But
say
here
you're
I
wearing
am,
a
stuck in the Crown Tundra trying to learn more about a group of Pokemon. There are some Pokemon that prefer places where there are no people, you see. Pokemon that choose to live in isolation. The Crown Tundra here is just a place for that sort of Pokemon. If my theory is correct, then I think a certain trio of legendary Pokemon could be lurking somewhere in these lands. I'm sure my theory is not wrong. If you want some proof there, look at these 2 footprints that could literally have been left by anything.
We don't have the budget for that.
Iron Will
Will
Pokemon.
Pokemon.
That's 2% of the data needed to track it. Exactly 2%. My theory is that the legendary Iron Will Pokemon, Cavern Pokemon, and Grassland,
Grassland.
sorry, Pokemon. I was like, Glassland. I was like, oh, fuck. Scud
That sounds
Missile Man. They're all somewhere here in the Crown Tundra, and there's evidence of this scattered all over the place that'll lead us to them. If we could find more evidence and collect 100% of the data needed to track these legendary Pokemon, then I bet we could use my Pokemon Finder to figure out what habits they're living in. Habitats. But this place is wicked cold, and it's putting me in hibernation mode. Are you planning on sticking around here for a while? You could try spot some more evidence like this, report it to me when you find it. I'll reward you for your hard work. I'll probably give you like a jam sandwich. I'll be waiting in that house over there, so I can stay warm and cozy and maybe feel my fingers. So that I can grip a pen and write, of course. Not gonna be sitting around eating hot chocolate and eating marshmallows, of course. That's not gonna happen. Since I'll be working so hard on my research.
Didn't she just hire Hop as her assistant?
Yeah.
Why is he not doing this? Why do we also have to do Hop's work for him?
That would be because he's worthless.
Yeah, pretty much.
Well, I will give you a jam sandwich.
He is
It's
a
the same
disposable-
beat of the fucking like
disposable character.
playing controller in Payday 2. Where it's like incredibly well trained SWAT officer. It's like, I will give you 2 bean burritos if you kill all your friends. Oh shit! Oh god! I want you to unhandcuff yourself and pick up your gun and shoot all of your friends. It's like, oh, you better make me act up. Oh.
Ooh.
Oh yeah, there's
There he is.
Peony.
Ah, here you are. This pokey little
Excellent.
place will be our lodgings. There is a sculpture of my butt on the table. Gaze upon
No,
it
the
lovingly. But as of this moment, it's also something far more important. Our base camp. I know, not much of a base camp, is it? Still, we've got to give it a proper air of importance, haven't we? This is why I got this sculpture of my butt. Now, enough faffing about Dr.
You'll love the
Terrell.
reasoning even better behind it.
Let me tell you what the Peony Exploration team is after. Round here, they've got a fair few strange and mysterious legends. For example, a huge-headed Pokemon known as the King of Bountiful Harvests. Not to mention a massive red tree where legendary flying Pokemon gathered. Sorry, saying that broke my spine.
What the fuck?
And furthermore, these great hulking dot-faced giants that sleep in some ruins or something, etc.
That sounds like a half-assed plan.
See what I mean? This place is just bursting with juicy legends. Juicy.
This guy is what I imagine Dipper and Mabel's dad would be like if we ever saw him in Gravity Falls.
And we're not stopping until we found just how much truth they got to them. And there you have it. We are the Peony Exploration Team. Shazam. And this is our grand, noble, magnificent goal. Of course, if I had it my way, I'd be doing this with my darling Nia.
God damn it.
Boo-hoo. But who knows? They say even chancy meetings can lead to a blissy full friendships and stuff, I guess. I almost said relationships, but
I
you know,
totally didn't
I'm an
just-
old man and you are a child. So here's to a grand
swear I
adventure.
didn't just pull. I swear I didn't just pull that one out of my ass right now.
Expedition Chief Dr. Mr. Terawan.
Mr. Doctor.
Chief Dr. Terra.
Obviously. Look, what do you think would happen if the two of us went gallivanting off together, decided to get married on the beaches of Honolulu, bought an apartment in upscale New York?
This is sounding more and more like an Amber Alert, and I'm concerned.
My dear Nia could come along for a grand emotional reunion and find this place empty. Just the thought of it. My own darling daughter, sitting alone in this room, pining for her papa.
This got weird.
Not on my watch. I never let that happen.
You made it weird.
So I'll be the hold down the fort chief. Which means you get the pleasure of being the expedition chief. Which brings me to this. Have it. It is another smaller sculpture of my buttocks. It's also a uniform.
It is
You can
both
get
of
so
these
you can
things.
get like
Oh!
so you know
Oh!
Mike. Yeah.
Oh!
Oh, look at us.
You got a cute little snowsuit.
Look at that. Fits you like a glove. Don't ask how I knew all of your measurements.
Ugh.
I bought some spare uniforms for my dear Nia. Your butt seems to fill out her pants really well, strangely enough. Would you...
This is only weird because you're being weird. Stop it.
Would have to few to change into. Must be a lot of milk tanks around here, cause this place is gonna be legend. Wait for it. Dairy!
I'm going to kill you, and then I'm going to kill you again.
I'm going to kill you, and then I'm going to kill you again. So there's enough to give you one. Anyways, I'm off to go take a nap. And if you never need to change or have a kip, by all means, just head into this bedroom back here. I've got some different colored scarves in there, so switch it up if you fancy a bit of style.
So yeah, what that basically means is that if you're wearing the snowsuit, the little bandana that you have wrapped around your arm, you can change the color of it based on different Pokemon types.
Okay.
Ooh. Nice.
Add these
It
two.
follows the same color convention as the as your camps and bikes.
Oh yeah.
So it depends on what color you like. I have the dragon color because it's
Oh.
like a cool navy blue.
Ooh.
Also, thank you for the donation, Mr. Classic Magic. Starting us off, $10, 1% achieved. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
If you want, if you want, oh, what was the closest thing to? I guess normal type is the closest thing to
It's okay.
white.
Legendary Clue 1 about King of Bountiful Harvest. It's written by Peony, and an old photo is attached to it. Oh, it's this. No. No, Peony.
Uh-oh.
What does the top of that statue look like?
The thing Peony grew out of his butt ass.
I was about to say-
Sorry, I'm allergic to
Oh.
bullshit.
I was about
You had
I
on
was
the
about
table
to say you
that
say
you
that
said.
it's the butt rock, but
Yes.
the actual reasoning behind it is actually a lot funnier.
I had some merch.
Yeah, there's a fairy tale in Freezington about the legendary Pokemon known as the King of Bountiful Harvests. In the legends, the king is said to wear a massive crown on its head, but the woolen statue near the fields in the middle of the village shows no sign of a crown.
That's supposed to be
That's
a crown.
because Peony stole it and now has it in here on the table.
Yep.
Legendary Clue number 2. The Legend of Giants. It's written by Peony. Has a unique drawing. This is some crayon stuff here.
Yep.
Yep.
Okay.
It's time. It's my favorite legendary trio, you guys. It's my favorite one.
Far, far into the giant's bed lies a temple where the giant of stone sleeps. On the temple's door are strange words. Let the mon chen one. The
But there's
door
more.
remains firmly shut.
What?
Sunken into the side of a snowslide slope lies a temple where a giant of ice sleeps. In the temple's door, strange words, what? To get even stop of snow. The door remains firmly shut. Near where green meets snow, in the giant's bed lies a temple where a giant of steel sleeps. On the temple's door are strange words, let out, no, whack, int, eel. The door remains firmly shut. And on the distant paths of 3 points past lies a temple where 2 giants sleep.
What?
On the temple's door are strange words, hue, re, door, all be ended. The door remains firmly shut.
Mm-hmm.
Let me out! Legendary Clue 3 in the pocket. It's about Legend of Bird Pokemon, written by Peony with unique. God, the crayon drawings are really cute.
Yeah,
Because-
Peony. He drew them so he could have a wonderful time with his daughter.
Because he's a giant child, and I love it.
He's
Yeah,
actually
he's
like,
great.
you know what? Fair is fair. When his daughter was like, I'm gonna get out of here, he was like, I spent all this time putting together this big thing and drew all these cute crayon drawings so that we could have an adventure together.
Aw.
But I guess you can go do whatever. It's fine.
Aw.
Yeah. Now,
Hey, fuck
now
us.
look at no. You fickle motherfuckers don't get to play that card. You were so quick to jump on the he's a bad dad bandwagon.
Yes,
Now-
yes, we did.
Yeah, and you know what? That's your fault. Because he's
It is.
great. I love Peony.
When the sun reaches its zenith, it shines directly down upon a great tree with leaves that seem to burn. It is there that the legendary wings come to roost.
Oh.
They're legendary clues I've meticulously compiled from hours of dedicated Google searching.
Telewatch.
Telewatching.
That's even better.
That's better. Wow.
So we watched the TV and then was like, oh, yo, write that down.
Yeah. First off, why not have a look at that clue about the King of Bountiful Harvest? Seems like this king's bonds with its loyal steed, or whatever, run proper deep. So if I had to name this expedition, I'd call it
There we go.
The Sacred Bonds of Sovereign and Steed.
Hey, Sovereign, you're in here. Where is he? He's not in
I love the really shitty fucking like word art like titles that come on screen because it's like this is 100% Peony's like big
I
dad
found
adventure.
this font in iMovie. There's a great big statue of it bang in the middle of the village, though its head isn't as massive as in my notes. That's because I stole a piece of the statue.
Because it looked.
You want to change back into your usual clothes? Nah, I'll be fine for now. No need to change. Time to investigate the area surrounding Crown Tundra. I've just had an idea. Here's a little something to help you out. Oh, I got a Master Ball. Cool.
Okay.
It's supposed to be an ultra mega corker of a ball. Use it
Gotcha.
whenever you think you ought to. My balls are the best balls there is.
God damn.
I got it ages ago from somebody I used to know. Never could bring myself to use it though. If you ever get a bit turned around, come on back to base camp anytime. You can't miss it. Just look for the adventuring crew flag I stuck out front. Handmade by yours truly. Beanie. Anyway, I suppose that's that. Let the grand adventure begin. Have a smashing time out there.
God damn it.
Okay,
Little
so
adventure outfit.
It is a cute
So-
adventure outfit.
so one of the things like here you go, and it's like, oh, that's a master ball. Wait, that's a master what? Wait, what? Where did you get one of these?
Hey, Chief, my pillow's caught your eye, huh? Your pillow? Oh, listen
Yep,
here,
I
Chief.
guess.
I've got some wisdom to impart. If you can put your head on it and have a kip, it's a pillow.
God damn it, Peony.
I told you it'd be more funny. It's just a fucking rock. He's like, this is great for sleeping on.
Unfortunately, I went and left my favorite pillow back at home, so I went to have a look around town for something to rest my head on and found this out back behind the inn. Can I have it? Come off it! You want me to hand over my ultra mega comfy pillow? That's asking a lot, even
Now
coming
hydrate.
from you, Chief.
Yeah, stretch.
Peony's just like, I don't know about this one, Chief.
But you got me a hydrate and a stretch.
Ah.
Oh.
You reckon Peony could just like name you Expedition Chief just so we can be like, I don't know about that, Chief.
Yeah. You think my pillow's got something to do with legendary Pokemon? Gah, Ultra Mega, seriously? This is just some old thing I found.
God
It's a rock
damn it.
shaped like my butt. So I figured I could sleep on it.
It's
Now
a
you
wooden
want it?
pillow.
Who am I to refuse? Go on then, have it. But you better make sure to track that legend down.
The way he keeps
I
falling.
sleep on the kitchen table, of course.
Wooden crown.
Oh, it's wood.
It's not stone.
Okay.
So it must
Mysterious
go on
object
that
made of
statue.
wood. Part of it seems to be chipped. Maybe it's meant to be a part of something.
Yeah, you
This
think?
is definitely for kids.
Yeah.
So, in regards to the legendary clues, you don't have to do them in order. So you don't have to do this now. You can go and like find that big tree. You can go find the doors for the giants and whatnot. I would say just for a nice climactic build, the King of the Bountiful Harvests, that whole little storyline is the big one.
Mm-hmm.
So saving that might be like a nice little end capstone for the Adventures in the Tundra.
Yeah. Is Haxorus good?
Haxorus is a really powerful dragon type.
Ooh.
Apparently the bio's got one. 4 stars.
It is basically a giant raptor that has an axe for a face.
Well then.
Oh yeah, that thing. I got
Yeah,
one
Leon
of those.
has.
Oh, and I got a posture check.
Oh look, there's the
Dang dang dong.
there's a big pink tree that looked like
Oh.
from the
And then this
legendary
thing.
and then there's one of the temples, and there's another tree.
Is this particular expansion gonna have a minimal amount of fucking around and just like here's a cool place where you can find legendary Pokemon and have a good time?
Hey, Doc.
Yeah.
Go find those places. Just go find them.
Just go find him.
Just go find them.
All right.
Cool.
Yep.
Right down the road. Right down the road.
Right down the road. Boss weapons.
I'm gonna find some boss weapons. Boss weapons.
Oh, there's some feety prints.
Where can we get boss weapons? Oh, just from my shack. Where is that? Right down the road. Right down the road. Right down the road.
Right down the road. They never see him again.
No, they never find one effect.
Sorry, for everybody that doesn't understand, that's a Dark
Pokeball.
Souls 2 reference. There's a Pokeball over there. I'm just fucking around. I don't want to throw in a wishing piece. I'm
There's
fine.
another one of those cute brontosaurus.
Yeah, these little guys. Our
Oh.
special little friends.
Oh,
There's a
I
lot of
love
Obama
those.
Snows out here.
There are. a
Yeah,
lot of those.
Obama is everywhere.
Obama is all over the place. Ah, help! It's chasing me.
Are you a trainer? You gotta-
Stop fucking hell. God damn it.
is that a Pokeball?
You're a trainer. Couldn't help but notice you're running around in the snow, having yourself a good time,
But
You
playing some Pokemon
in the Crown Tundra.
in the ground. Truck.
Put the money in the bag.
I'm gonna fucking pray, dude.
I'm gonna pray.
I'm gonna fucking play.
I do have an Obama Snow just called Obama. He just
Nice!
chills.
Oh, that's the
That's
best.
fantastic.
I know that's not how you're supposed to say it, but I just do
Oh,
it
everyone
anyway.
calls it's Aboma Snow because abominable, right?
Yeah,
An abominable snowman. But
Abominable
everyone,
Snow, but I call it Obama Snow.
everyone calls him Obama Snow.
Yeah. All right, let's see if we can get into this fight with Bio.
It's great when you get it. You can get him in in one of the Pokeballs in Smash Bros. And he pops out the Pokeball and goes Obama. And it's like, oh, here he is.
Here he is. He's coming to fix it.
Former Democrat
he's coming to fix the
president.
economy.
Former Democrat president Obama Snow coming in.
So I played Sword on Ice and just spent hours fucking around. It was great.
I see you're off stage at 30%.
Would
I'm gonna-
sure be a shame.
If I used Ice Punch repeatedly.
I'm
And
looking
Blizzard.
for friend codes here, Bio. It's not coming up.
I'm gonna fucking Blizzard, dude.
Oh, here we go. Load
I'm gonna
new
bl-
ones.
There you go.
Mike!
He knew a good
I
bar.
knew a good bar.
He
So
did.
sad. All right, let's get in here. 1 1 1 2 1 1 1 2 1 1 1 2 1 1 1 2. I gotta switch my Pokémons.
President Snow, yes.
Oh yeah, I can do steel types. Steel. Wait, no.
Dragon, ice, or fairy?
Dragon, ice, or fairy.
I love all your bottoms.
Who's got the bigger attack? Uptown Brown.
Uptown.
He's got ice punch.
Oh.
Wait, but Ghost Robot has Iron Fist.
I think in terms of pure damage output, I think Ghost Robot.
Yeah, Ghost Robot's gonna be the better of the two right now. President Snow.
President Snow. Obama Snow.
President Snow is from Hunger
Hashtag
Games.
President Snow better than Trump.
It's just fucking, literally just an Obama Snow in office.
My fellow Pokemon trainers.
My fellow ice types. Once again, we have been screwed in the weather wars.
The discrimination against ice types is going to end.
If I may direct your attention, in the recent generations, the move Sandstorm is granted a special defense bonus to all rock types, but the move Hail creates a blistering snowstorm, a perfect condition for us. Fragile ice types does not, in fact, provide us with any defensive bonuses whatsoever.
President Snowbomb.
This injustice cannot be allowed to stand.
President Barack Snowbomber.
This is all a thinly veiled thing to say. Yes, actually, Hail is really underpowered.
Yeah. Not only that. If you're not friends with Bio on Switch, it might literally not show you. Like if you guys aren't friends with each other, it might just not come up because there's thousands of people playing this game.
Yeah.
So could be anything.
Right. For context, the weathers, you have your snow, you have your sun, you have your rain, you have your sand. Sunny and rain, fairly simple. Sun powers up fire, weakens water. Rain powers up water, weakens fire. Fairly simple. Sandstorm doesn't power anything up, but it does give all rock types a 30% bonus to their special defense, which means that Pokemon like Tyranitar, which just make a sandstorm whenever they appear because of their ability, become really, really tanky because it has a little bit of a lower special defense, which is then increased by the sandstorm. Hail doesn't give any bonus like that to ice types. And it doesn't power up any ice moves. It's just bad.
It's just a little bit of damage. And that damage doesn't affect ice types.
Yes, that's it. It's just worse Sandstorm.
Yes. This is one of the Pokemons I need to add to my team. Is
Exodus?
The Melmetal.
Oh.
Yes, Melmetal.
Melmetal.
Meow meow.
But I understand that Melmetal is catchable on this island somewhere, yes?
Not here.
It's catchable somewhere. I know it's catchable somewhere in this game.
You have to transfer it through home.
Really?
I'm pretty sure. And then you give it the max soup.
Ooh,
Oh, this is an event, Melmetal, says Bio. So you must have got it through a mystery gift. Hence why it was in a cherish. It was why it was in a cherish ball, right?
There might have been an event that was like, you know, you could catch G-Max Melmetals in this game for like a little while. Like I said, like I remember somewhere them being like, no, you can catch them in here because some people were like, you can put Melmetal into Pokemon Home, but certain kinds of Pokemon that you put into Home, even if they're available in this game, can't be transferred to this game if they weren't transferred like from it or some shit. Like I was watching a YouTube video of a guy being like, you can't put Melmetal in here without like jumping through a bunch of hoops. If you got Melmetal from Pokemon Home and you wanted to put it into Sword and Shield, you needed to basically like fuck around with the data in order to make Pokemon Sword and Shield believe that it originally came from there in order to let it in.
Yeah.
And I was
it's
like,
odd.
okay, yeah.
Peak Game Freak, my dude.
If you transfer Pokemon, though, from Pokemon Go to Pokemon Home, you can mystery gift this Melmetal. Oh, cool.
Neat.
Oh, okay. So for basically the first time that you do a Go transfer, it's like, cool, you did it. Congratulations. Have a free Melmetal.
There's a chance of getting a Melmetal.
Nice.
I
Oh, it's
don't
not.
have Pokemon Go. I just have Home. Oh, there's a Pikachu mystery event going on right now. I mean, oh, nice.
Ooh.
It's probably for the cat Pikachus.
Cat
The Pi-
Pikachus?
Pikachu's little hat.
the
Little
Pi-
Ash Ketchum hat.
Oh,
They-
that's so cute.
Yep. You can get in. It started in Sun and Moon or Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon. There would be these event Pikachu's that couldn't evolve into Raichu, but they would have hats on that were there were multiple different forms based on the different hats that Ash had in the different seasons.
Oh, that's so cool.
And the unique thing for it was that in Sun and Moon, you had these Z moves things, which is like just a big super move. The unique one that you could get for the cat Pikachus, which was 10 million volt Thunderbolt.
Jesus Christ.
Oh.
It's great when the text pops up on screen because it's like, that's a lot of fucking zeros. Oh my god.
Oh,
Was
shit.
that in November? Yeah, GG. Nothing. Yeah, holding a Comet Shard, Nose Thunderbolt, Wish, Swift, and Celebrate.
Nice.
Oh, cool. It's Kibo's Pikachu that's currently in the event.
Kibo. Oh, it might be a
It's
competitive
holding
player.
a Comet Shard, it knows Thunderbolt, Wish, Swift, and Celebrate.
Nice.
Oh, I just got hit by a Celebrate, I think. Or a Dance.
Something.
Special attack went up, but now I'm confused.
Celebrate's a fun move. When you activate it, it does nothing other than play a little celebrate, like a little animation where like a present appears and then opens up and goes "Ba-boo," and it does a little like fancy like fireworks display. But other than that, it does
Give
nothing.
him a shake and see.
Give him a snooze.
A shake and see.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's the 1st of January. Time for a little nap there. It's New Year's Day. Time to relax. Have yourself a little nap. Chill the
Like
fuck out.
Snooziest Day.
Catch Nidoran.
Catch yourself a Nidoran.
Oh.
Yep. In the Crown Tundra, a bunch more Pokemon returned from previous generations. One of which some people were very excited for were the Nidos. So you've got Nidoran, male and female, then Nidorino and Nidoking, and Nidorina and Nidoqueen.
Nice.
Both of which pretty dang good. Poison Ground is a fucking pretty lethal type combo.
I was gonna say that's pretty steep.
Ground hits super effective against a bunch of shit, and poison is one of the few things that Fairy is weak to. So
That is true.
Nidoking, when built properly, Artie, if he was here, would say he used to run a competitive spec Nidoking
Nice.
on his teams that would kill legendary Pokemon. Yes, but still no Breloom, sadly. Our little boxing mushroom friend.
Aw. Whoop. Got a turn there. What's this? Oh, it's a tree. That's okay. I'm just gonna dodge the monsters. Noom. Giant's bed.
Well, let's find some of these secrets. So they said in the giant's bed when the snow meets the grass, right?
Yeah. So here's this
There should
place.
be.
Beep beep beep. Oi oi! It's your friend. Skinny
Peony.
How are things, Chief? What's that? You found some place ruiny looking? That's gotta be one of those places. You know where the legendary giants is supposed to be. Do you see a door with mysterious writing on it? I hear no one's ever been able to get it open. If that's all true, I think I'd call this particular adventure The Terrible Titans Lurking Locked Away.
This word art,
Ah,
clip art
well,
stuff.
how'd that grab you?
Is very.
I love it.
Geocities.
I love it so much. Everyone's like, I was like, this is so low budget, and I'm like, Peony's fucking adventure is low budget. That's the point.
Yeah. It's supposed to be a cute low budget adventure he made for his daughter.
I got this font from MySpace. I eagerly
downloaded-
leave the rest of this research in your hands. Talk to you
I
later.
downloaded this from Dafont.
Oh, cool. That guy's got like a crown. Wow.
Oh, that's a cool outfit.
Flamey eyes, a crown, a full outfit of sponsors.
Shit.
Jesus. Somebody's
This-
trying.
This Pokemon training was brought to you by Raid Shadow Legends.
Raycon earbuds.
Yeah, man.
NordVPN.
NordVPN, there it is. I was like,
Yeah.
there's a third one. What was it? It's Nord fucking VPN.
Yeah, pretty much. Audible, Skillshare.
Audible.com and Skillshare.
I almost want to change my avatar in this game to a dude, because you guys get the better haircuts and better clothes.
Doc, fucking take a look at the temple, the temple.
Oh, I will. But there's a
neat
neat arena.
Female.
Hello,
Needle.
little friend. I made a
Oh
little
yeah,
friend.
Dollar Shave Club. Dollar Shave Club is another one.
I love
Yeah. Nidoking also has a killer special attack stat and a terrifying TMTR learn set. This generation boosted Nidoking back to OU.
Oh,
does that mean?
okay. So for competitive stuff, the tiers, right?
Uh-huh.
OU means overused. It's basically where all the like really popular, like good stat, good move pool Pokemon go. So in terms, those are Smogon stuff. So it's like the big competitive nerd shit. It's one below. The one above it is Ubers, and Ubers is just legendary. Ubers is just legendary Pokemon. OU expect you things like, you know, Dragonite and
Yeah.
like Metagross, like a high level, very powerful Pokemon, but no legendaries.
Yeah.
Or rather some legendaries.
Boom, caught it. I really just like Smogon rules because I can't use the Pokemon I like. Smogon,
Well,
the
that's-
competitive tyrants. Yeah.
Yep. For some reason, they were arbitrarily decided to be the guys that everyone fucking listens to when it comes to competitive Pokemon for some
yeah,
fucking
Smogon,
reason.
taking children's games and making them not fun anymore.
Yep. Like anyone who plays any video game competitively, this is not fun anymore.
Yeah.
No, it is job now.
You spent
now
so much
job.
time. You spent so much time optimizing your experience that you fucking min-maxed all of your fun out of the fucking video game.
Oh yeah, because fun's not competitive. Steve. Fun is not competitive, you see.
What do you mean you're not running a dodge crit Mac stoic build in Payday 2?
You're
not
having fun wrong.
What do you mean you're not Infamy 25 level 100 been playing since day one, literally sucked off Almir Listo to get into the game? Jesus Christ, let me in!
Oh, shit.
Something's written on the door. Let ring the piercing note that will wake the giant of steel.
Shit.
Interesting.
Piercing
I also
note.
got a TM.
So yeah, solve the puzzle, get in.
Do you need
Is
a
it this guy?
Jigglypuff? 'Cause it sounds
Do I
like
gotta
a
ring you?
Jig-
No, just try shit. Do you know that was exact? Do you know-
should I
do-
try shit or should I
Yeah.
keep looking around the
No.
island at stuff? Like, what's the?
Everything that you need to open it, you have right here.
I've already got.
Yeah.
Shit.
But I do
I love
100%.
puzzles.
I do 100%. My first reaction was, "Yo, get the Bronzong. It's a bell."
Yeah. There's another question. Like these flight points. It's like there's a little flight point there. Can I go buy more luxury balls? I'm only down to like 30.
Yeah, sure. Go ahead. Go
I might need to do
fly
that.
to.
I need to fly to this location.
I think you might need to fly north to back to the mainland.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I gotta go.
He's going up to
I'm flying all the
Winden.
way up to Winden. That's where they sell me my
Luxury balls.
my luxury balls in Winden,
His balls of luxury.
Wimbledon. Hey, champ! Don't call me that.
But they do. Because you won the thing.
What are you doing, chump? Who you calling chump, chimp? And he throws him out the door. Who
Random
Framed Roger
chimp
Rabbit was a
encounter.
great movie.
Who Framed Roger Rabbit was a fantastic movie. I love that.
Who Framed Roger Rabbit? Looney Tunes Back in Action, Space Jam, all fucking bangers. I will hear no dissent.
Right?
None.
Like, let's stop doing CG and just put animation into live.
Yeah, just put fucking
Just do it.
animation into live action. Who gives a shit about the Uncanny Valley? It made it incredible. God, I'd love to see Brendan Fraser get his ass kicked by fucking the Tasmanian Devil. That's great.
I think I did indeed buy all of these. Okay. He's like, so then what do you want? I'm like, nothing. Shut up. I'm here
Fuck,
to
shut
sell.
up.
Nah, I'll leave those. A Beast Ball? No, he doesn't want these. Ultra Ball? I don't need them. Have it. Here. Great Balls? They're pretty great. Not as great as a luxury ball. Pokeballs? No luxury ball. Repeat
Luxury
ball.
balls.
Dive Ball?
We'll hold the
Quick
Looney Tunes
ball?
back in action watch party in the chat. Yeah, at
Nest
some point,
ball?
y'all do a fucking back-to-back watch party of Space Jam, Who Framed Roger Rabbit, and Looney Tunes back in action. That'd be a fucking night and a half. That'd be great.
Yeah, man.
Oh, he doesn't have the... Shit, where do I get them from?
What
Do you want me to
mean?
quick Google?
Yeah, because I...
Luxury
The luxury balls.
Luxury
You have to buy them from
balls.
somewhere in the wild areas.
Yeah,
Don't ya?
I remember
it might
that
be-
was
it might
where
be
I
a-
was buying them from for a while.
Yeah, it might be a what trader. Let me take a
Or
look-see.
maybe it's in the actual.
I know that there's one person who reliably sells them somewhere.
Yeah, I just don't know who.
But I know that I was for a long time just getting them from the dude in the wilds.
Yeah.
So in Sword and Shield, the southern Pokemon in Winden, because there's multiple Poke Centers.
Oh.
You want the...
I went to the wrong one.
Yep.
Okay. Hello, I'm here to buy.
Hello.
Okay, so he's the standard guy. He doesn't have what I'm after. What about you? There it is.
Yeah.
Yes. Spend all my money buying luxury balls. No.
You could buy 343
Hello,
balls.
sir. Hello, sir. Would you like to buy any Pokeballs? How many luxury balls you got? Sir. How many?
How many though?
I know.
I can assure you, money
I'm
is
sure
of no
you
consequence.
thought you heard me say I would like a lot of luxury balls. What I actually said was, give me all the luxury balls you have.
Give them to me. How far we've come since the Devon Corporation in Ruby and Sapphire created the luxury ball, and now their entire stock has been bought up by one mad scientist in the Gal region.
That could have gone on the warfront. Yeah, well. It's fucking Ron Swanson from Parks and Rec.
Yeah,
Where he's just like sitting there in a diner trying to eat a steak.
I
He's
would
just
like
"You guys-
all of your bacon.
You guys call this a steak? This is terrible. And the guy's like, yeah, I'm sorry. And he's just like, that's fine. And he like pushes it away from himself and he's like, just give me all the bacon and eggs you have. And the guy's like, okay. And he goes to turn. He's like, wait, stop. What I'm sure that you thought I said was, give me a lot of bacon and eggs. What I said was, give me all the bacon and eggs you have. Do you understand? And the guy's like, yes, sir. And like walks away. And he's just like, okay.
God damn
I'm sure what you thought you heard me say.
it.
Let ring the piercing note that will wake the giant of steel.
Oh.
Ring.
Use your bingo brain.
Ringo ding. No. Okay.
Jigglypuff? Jigglypuff? Is a single. Also, do we get Poke Flutes in this one? There was Pokemon
No,
Flutes.
no Poke Flutes.
Is it a Pokemon or is it a thing in my bag?
It's a thing you have. It's not a Pokemon.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay. Cause yeah.
I'm gonna ring my bell and summon Peony. He'll wake the gods.
You're close. You're close with the
Do
ring in the
we
bit with
assist?
like the bike bell. You're close with that.
Oh. Does your bicycle have a bell?
No. Antidote. No, these are the balls. These are
No,
battle
your
items, berries, other
your bike-
items. Hold
your
on,
bike
hold on,
does
hold on.
have a bell.
Hang on.
don't cut him
Let me try to figure this out. Escape rope, camping gear.
High-tech
What
earbuds.
did he give me recently?
There's high-tech earbuds. There's an EXP.
I got some clues. The wooden crown. You seem to hear the professor's voice echoing in your head. Dr. Terawatt, dear, this isn't the time to use that.
Don't make Sonia sound that bad. I love Sonia. She's a bean.
Your
silly
mom's a
bastard.
slag.
No.
You're silly bastard.
Gendo.
Fuck's sakes.
Bob's Food 10. Sausages. Gendo. Sorry. Treasures.
Pearls.
Ignore the chat, it's being spoiled.
Big nugget.
Let's
It's
see.
you. You're the big nugget.
I'm a big nugget.
You're a big
Mal.
nugget of Mal.
I'm a
Delay-
big
don't-
nug.
Ah.
I like how there's
Ignore-
nugget. Big nugget.
Big.
Ignore the
I'm
chat.
ignoring the
it's
chat.
been spoiled.
I'm ignoring the chat entirely because I'm gonna take a wild guess though. Is it Rainer?
No.
Is it
no.
Bio?
No.
Oh, wild.
Crazy, am I right?
Crazy. Hmm.
Still, I still think the bike should have a bell. Most bikes have
Pass.
bells.
So I got a crown pass, then I got clues and a crown. So it can't be one of these things. But it should be something that I got when I got to the island.
It's not.
It's
No,
not.
It's something you've
Oh,
had
it's
the
an
whole
old
time,
thing.
I think.
The Dynamax band.
There you
No.
go.
Hmm.
Would you like...
Escape rope.
So, it's not a Pokemon.
It's not a Pokemon. It is an item.
It is an item, but it's not in your bag.
But it's a...
Is it his bike bell? Am I right on that one? I was honestly just guessing.
How do I ring the bell on my bike? I've never done that before.
I don't know. I know there's a bell because I've accidentally rung it. I think. You gotta do.
Clicky stickies, I think.
Yeah, there it goes. And it calls
So-
her Venusaur.
So, that's a bell, but I wouldn't call it a piercing note.
No, I think you have to amplify it somehow.
Or maybe just a different sound.
Oh, wait.
It's not...
Wait, hold on.
What? Oh! I didn't
Bingo!
even whistle in this.
I can whipsole!
Bingo, he's got it.
Am I gonna have to fight this thing if I come in here?
No, not necessarily. But I would say,
Oh.
if you're ready to challenge it,
I'm not.
okay, that's fair. So, it will be level 70.
Ding, ding, ding.
You might want to save.
Yes, save. So, stepping on all of the things activates it, and then interacting with the statue triggers the fight.
Okay,
Yeah,
let's
save your game.
Save game.
Always save game.
Save progress.
Yeah, Doc riding his bike into the door, let me in! Let me in!
Let me in! Oh, there's something over here. Nope. The air's just sparkling.
Yeah.
The air is glistening.
A
Like
steamy
polished.
power is emanating from the Pokemon statue. Do you want to check it out? Yeah.
Ooh.
Let's get in here. Jijazzy.
Oh shit.
Oh, it's
My-
the Reggie group. It's the
My
Reggies.
favorite legendary trio, it's the
legendary
fucking
trio of Pokemon. Reggie Steel, Reggie Ice, and I think Reggie Gigas is the last one, yes?
Reggie Rock.
Reggie Rock. Reggie Gigas
And
is the
then
one that you get if you catch all of them. Or some shit.
Reggie Gigas is the leader, yes.
Hmm.
Also,
and then, of course,
the,
there's
mu-
like Reggie from Nintendo.
the music playing is a remix from their original theme from Generation 3.
Yeah, I've never played the generation with these ones in it.
Did you know, fun fact time with my favorite fucking legendaries, you've been able to catch the Reggies in every single generation since they've been introduced.
Really?
And they've had a remix of their theme in every single generation they've
Including
been
X
in.
and Y?
Except and not in X and Y, but in Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire.
Okay.
Which
I was
is
gonna
the same
say,
generation.
I've-
Not every game.
I
Not every
didn't see
game.
them, and I've
But
been
every
playing this
generation.
for a while.
Not in every game, but in every generation.
I like how
So
I
in
put him to
genera-
sleep and the lights on the front just shut off.
That's really
Yes.
cool.
Charge
So-
beam. Oh fuck.
Oh,
I saw-
Ow! No, I'm fine.
Fucking, I love that someone did an edit and it's Reggie Steele, but his voices are just HK-47's lines from fucking KOTOR. Defiant
looks like one of those
statement. You
webcams
cannot
that you
kill
put on your
me.
pets. Doesn't he? He looks like one of those home webcams you put on your pets.
Oh,
That chuck cookies
oh, oh, master. I could kill many, many politicians in Coruscant and still not make a dent.
shit.
I love HK. Like, Clark can tell you, the whole time we've been watching all of the Clone Wars series and now all of, like, Star Wars Rebels, I'm like, I really badly want to play a Star Wars D&D game as a droid.
Yes, we should do an all droid campaign.
Yeah. Like,
droid campaign.
I just very badly want to play fucking
Like a
droids.
HK or
All
an
the droids
IG.
wake up and like.
Well, not necessarily even an HK series, because I want to know what kind of Pokemon are available. Because there's lots of different kinds of, rather not Pokemon, lots of different
Droids.
droids
Droid
that are
types.
available for playing in, like, the
Yeah.
tabletop games.
And I know you'd go for IG series.
I would like to go for an IG series, but I don't know if that would be something that, like, would be allowed, because the IG series droids are extraordinarily dangerous and very rare.
Yeah, but you could be one that's been retrained, like the one in The Mandalorian, to be a nanny and not actually know what the fuck you're doing. That could actually be a real fun thing to play.
And yeah, last time I played Star Wars, I was using thermal detonators like candy. Yes.
It was great.
You are Sabine.
And that's
Yeah,
one of the things that you can do as droids, or at least what I vaguely remember from when my brother ran a droid campaign or a campaign for me that I played a droid in. That was, God, 16 years ago. When I played it, and it was like, oh yeah, you can play a droid, and they have all these things, and they have this extra feature where they can just load their consciousness into a hard drive, so if they die, they can just reload themselves from their last save point.
Yep.
Nice.
I love droids.
Oh, he woke up.
So you are half right in saying that they're robots. They kind of are. Big lore time from my favorite boys. Reggie Gigas formed the Reggies out of literally the pieces of the earth. By putting together stone and giving it life, he created Reggie Rock. From ice, from the coldest north, he made Reggie Ice. And then from the fiery magma of the earth, he cooled it into steel and made Reggie Steel.
Amazing. That's so cool.
Yep. It's interesting though, because in their Pokedex entries, for example, Reggie Steel's the alloy that makes up his body is not any metal on the periodic table.
Shit.
Very curious.
It does not melt, it does not scratch, and it does not dent. Yet, despite the fact Reggie Steel can move with almost elasticity levels of stretchiness.
Ooh.
The Reggie trio are basically golems. Yeah.
They are actually all based off of the golems of Prague.
Yeah.
Cool.
God
Very
damn it.
big. Gen 3 actually had a bunch of religious, or rather, old religious fable iconography for the legendaries. The legendary titans are based off of old Hebrew golems, and specifically the golem of Prague, where a rabbi literally enchanted a golem to protect the Jewish people in the ghettos of Prague from the Nazis.
Whoa.
And the weather trio of Kyogre, Groudon, and Rayquaza are based off of the Muslim or the Islamic fables of the Behemoth for Groudon, the Leviathan for Kyogre, and the Ziz for Rayquaza.
Wah.
Cool.
Ow.
The legendary animals that hold up the world.
Yeah.
Snooze time.
Is the Leviathan, and then on his back is the Behemoth, and then the Behemoth holds a giant ruby, and then the giant ruby has the Ziz, and then the Ziz holds up the planet. I think is how it goes.
Ooh. I like lore for stuff. Like, Doc's been educating me on Star Wars lore. We've been watching the Clone Wars, and it's been fantastic.
Well, because, like, Thrawn shows up, and I was like, fucking Thrawn's in this? And then Envy was like, I don't know, is that a big deal? And I was like, Thrawn is a Chiss. Thrawn is the only Chiss in the galaxy. He is considered to be from outside the galaxy and is a mega genius. He is the most dangerous person in the Empire.
His voice gives me chills. It's weird. I don't
Yeah,
like it.
he talks in such a candor in the series. It's so good. It's just such a good show. Like, and I'm really enjoying watching it. I'm like, this is really good.
Yeah, real fun.
And like the music and the sounds and everything, dang it, almost. The music and the sounds and everything are very like very old school Star Wars,
Yeah,
like the
the
original
themes are
trilogy.
so
And like the
good.
music and the themes that they use on everything, it's such a good callback.
My favorite moment of that was in the first few episodes where I forget the guy's name, the cowboy Jedi.
Which one?
Janan, I think his name is.
Oh, Kanan.
Kanan, that's the one. His reveal, when he reveals that he's a Jedi, and he like walking up to the stormtroopers and just ultra instinct, like slightly dodging laser fire, and in the background you hear the Jedi theme, the da 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 da.
Yeah.
And then he draws the lightsaber and it swells up with the big orchestra, and the fucking Imperial officer goes, defeat, or rather it's like, all men fire on the Jedi. 'Cause
Yeah.
it's like, the Jedi, I haven't seen one in ages. It's like, it's a Jedi, it's an actual fucking Jedi.
Yeah, and it's so cool. And when he goes to do it, he's just like, "Can you tell me what's going on?" And he just turns to the kid and he's like, "I'm about to tell everybody what's going on." Like turns around, draws his lightsaber, and everybody's like, "What?"
Yeah, that's the one. It's like, will you let me in on the secret? Kid, I'm about to let everybody in on the secret.
Yeah.
Yep.
Hops
So
the fence,
good.
starts just like slightly dodging fire, pulls out the lightsaber. Hell yeah. Kanan Jarrus, I think his name
Kanan
is.
Jarrus, and yeah, he had his
Yeah.
lightsaber was constantly in two pieces that he'd keep on his belt so that like people would be able to spot it as an obvious lightsaber.
Yeah, I really liked that aspect of it.
Yeah. And then the stupid kid had like a lightsaber that was also a pistol.
It looked
Pretty
like a
creative.
staple gun. It was real funny.
It was cool.
It was real cool.
I just don't like him because he's the classic, like, I'm the kid who's just gonna be good at everything and not
Yep.
suffer consequences for all the dumb shit I do because I'm good at everything.
He's starting to get some consequences though now. Like
Yeah, like, shit's actually happening in the third season and I'm enjoying that.
Yeah.
He had
yeah.
a bit of crippling Skywalker syndrome, but
Yeah.
now it seems like he's a
Every
told
fucking
that at the
Jedi
beginning.
gets that. Fucking, like, Anakin Skywalker had that. Luke Skywalker gets it. Everybody gets
Yeah.
the fucking,
Yeah.
like, because it's
The
not a
Skywalker
Skywalker
syndrome.
thing, it's a Jedi thing. Being a Jedi, like, and
It's
this
like,
was...
we abducted you from
this
your
is
parents.
this is a thing that I
Bullshit.
don't like about Star Wars in that like the Jedi themselves, in my opinion, belong in the same place in the story that Gandalf belonged in the Lord of the Rings, in
Yes.
that he is a powerful character that shows up on occasion, helps out, and then disappears because he is actually too powerful to hang out with the rest of the group, and it doesn't matter how important their mission is, his presence auto-victories everything that's going on. Why? Because the Jedi are just good at everything, always, all the time. There's nothing that anyone can do that a Jedi cannot immediately do better through the power of the Force. Like, name anything. Fucking talking to people, flying starships, sword fighting, shooting laser guns. Like, all of it's improved if you're good at the Force. You're just good at everything. And it's so unbalanced and so fucking stupid. In fantasy stories, mages and wizards, often while they have magic power, aren't just amazing at everything by extension of their magic power.
Yeah.
I would say that once again gonna flex the KOTOR real here.
Oh yeah, no, that's the thing. A warrior race of people manage to outdo the Jedi sometimes. Because they train their entire lives, and a large portion of their training is fighting the Jedi, because that's like their racial thing as Mandalorians.
They like fighting things.
Yeah, they don't just like fighting things, they also specifically like fighting the Jedi, so it's like one of those things that they really fucking lean into, and I'm like, yeah, okay, cool. But it's frustrating that like every story that talks about the Jedi is always like, oh yeah, and then they just used the Force and everything was fine. Like, they got themselves in this impossible situation, and then they just used the Force and, like, waved their hand a bit, and everything was fixed. I'm like, I'm fucking sick of that. Except Thrawn constantly starts putting them in the fucking shit that they can't get out of. Thrawn is better than them just because he's smart. Like, he's able to outthink and outpredict the Jedi, because if there's one thing the Jedi are actually kind of shit at, it's thinking
Vulcan.
shit through.
Yeah. Thrawn is very Vulcan.
Because they never have to think shit through, because they just
pure
solve all
logic.
their problems with their fucking Force powers. And Bio, if you say that, you're like, Jedi aren't good at having families. There are tons of Jedi throughout the canon that have lived just fine.
Yeah.
Like...
But the thing is, though, is that you constantly take the children away from their parents at the beginning, and then you're like, oh hey, also, you're not allowed to have feelings about this, or that's concentrated evil coming out the back of you.
Yeah,
that's why once again, I know I'm harping on the KOTOR thing, but in terms of the pure writing in it, like in terms of like your as the player character as Revan being an amnesiac Jedi, a lot of the stuff in KOTOR basically is just all of the problems in the galaxy are caused by the fucking Jedi and the Sith, who gives a shit about who the Sith are? They're just bad Jedi.
Yeah.
One of my favorite quotes, I think it's from Canderous Ordo, who's one of the Mandalorians. He's Mandalore in the KOTOR games. He's the big boss of the Mandalorians. He just says, what's the one he says? The Sith wouldn't exist without the Jedi. Every Sith is a bad Jedi.
No,
Every Sith is a fucking Jedi that's gone bad. Who cares?
Yeah. Well, and that's like, I saw like a short documentary on it, and I was like, no, that makes
Jedi are different
fucking
from the
sense.
Sith.
And it was that like the Jedi made Darth Vader. They make every Sith that's out there, because their whole thing is, let's abduct these children from their families, and then on top of that, leave their families in like obscurity, and in many cases full-blown slavery.
Like Anakin's mom.
Like Anakin's mom. They're like, yeah, let's just buy this child who's really Force sensitive, leave his mom in slavery to be raped and murdered by sand people eventually, and then when he's like, I miss my mom, or a bunch of fucking people killed my mom, they're like, yeah, but if you feel like even a little bit sad about this, then you're a piece of shit.
Or if you want to protect anybody that you love ever, then you're a bad Jedi.
If you ever care about anyone and want to protect anybody, you're a bad person, and we should kill you.
Yeah.
Like,
which is the fault on the writing.
Yeah.
It's
exactly.
Later on in the series, they eventually come around to the fact that, like, no, the Sith are made by the Jedi. Like, and this is, like, a huge problem that I had with, and I talked with Esteban about this a lot, like, the most recent trilogy of movies. The second one in, James Cameron directed, I think, the first half of that movie, and the whole first half of the movie was Luke Skywalker going like, yeah, I failed to try to resurrect the Jedi Order because it doesn't work. Because none of this works. Like, the whole of the Jedi Order was stupid, and then Yoda's ghost shows up and destroys the ancient texts, and it's like, the Jedi need to stop being a thing.
Yeah.
It's because the Jedi exist that the Sith exist. It's because the Jedi exist that the Empire even happened. And the whole war between the Empire and the Rebellion are all stupid. Let me finish my rant.
I just wanted to
and they don't need to happen. And like, and then they have a scene where the two other characters run off and find out that the whole war is just being perpetuated by profiteers, and the whole thing is fucking stupid. And they were like, yeah. And then Kylo Ren puts his hand out to Rey and is like, let's just leave. Like, let's just get out of here. Like, I'm the Force guy on one side, you're the Force guy on the other side. Let's just fuck off. Why don't we? Like, why don't we just leave? And the whole thing, we can just put it all behind us. And
do something else.
And just forget about this whole good versus evil, Jedi versus Sith, and Rebellion versus the Empire bullshit. Let's just fuck off. And it was on that moment that, like, fucking, I don't know if it was Disney or LucasArts or someone, like, stepped in and they were like, you can't do that.
The Jedi are the good guys, the Sith are the bad guys.
Jedi are good guys, Sith are bad guys, Empire's bad guys.
And we need this to keep happening so we can make money.
Rebels are good guys. You're stopping our ability to make infinite money going forward from here. And he was like, how about you tell different fucking stories, you dumb piece of shit? And they were like, no, I think,
But that's also why, like, I like Force users like Chirrut, the monk from Rogue One. And Bendu, the big giant
thing from
ape thing from Rebel, because like they're both Force users, but they're not Jedi. And the best thing was like when Bendu saw like the Sith holocron and stuff like that. He's like, okay, and what actually makes this evil though? Like, what actually
Damn
makes
it,
this
so
evil?
close.
Like, why can't you actually just, use it? And
He's like, well, because it's a
when
Sith
they're
thing,
like,
and
yeah.
the Sith are bad guys. And he's like, why? And he's
And
like,
he-
well, because they are. And he's like, no, but why though?
But
Like,
the
why
best
are they
part-
evil though?
The best part about that was when he was describing the Jedi and the Sith, Bendu actually, like, laughs, and he's like, but it's just the Force.
Yeah.
Like, it's the Force.
But like, so much
doesn't have to be
writing
used that
in
way.
the series has. Hey, we got him.
Neutral Force characters are my
Registeel.
favorite.
Hooray!
Yay! Hold on, yeah. We did it, everybody. Registeel. Yes.
Yeah, Merc.
Thank you for coming to the
What
Star
got
Wars
you?
TED Talk.
Yes.
TLDR, Star Wars has a bunch of potential. It's never been written by anyone who's actually good at fucking writing except
George.
KOTOR. So, so fucking tough tits. When people say Star Wars is bad, they're right in saying that because every mainstream piece of Star Wars media is great.
Yeah, the guy that wrote the last few seasons of Clone Wars and also Star Wars Rebels is, I believe, one of the main writers on The Mandalorian as well. And he's just been turning Star Wars into this, like, amazing fucking thing.
Yee.
And even at that point, like, you see Ahsoka Tano, and she's like, yeah, I'm not going to train this guy because obviously it has an attachment to you, and its attachment will turn it evil. And he's like, that's dumb.
Yeah.
You're dumb. And she
Yeah.
was like, well, I guess, but I'm leaving. And then,
Excuse me,
like,
I like Ahsoka.
spoilers, but, like, some shit happens at the end of the series that I was like, yes, this is where Jedi should be in the series. This is where Force users should be in the series. They should be these little, like, Gandalf-esque characters that show up, solve literally every problem the character was having because they're super with magic and have invincible swords that can cut through anything.
And then disappear.
And then they fuck off. And I was like, yes, I don't like stories about space wizards. I'm happy with them existing in the series, but I don't like watching
in the
stories that were
universe.
about these people because they're the least interesting people of anyone that's on camera right
Yeah,
now.
because they're
Yeah, it's
overpowered
like-
Mary Sue characters.
Where would the interest in Lord of the Rings be if everyone in the Fellowship was Gandalf tier powerful?
Exactly.
Yeah. Or at the very least, if Gandalf was leading it the whole time and was just like, no, give me the ring, I'll just take care of it, and then used his magic to get to the mountain and throw it into the thing because, like, that's an average fucking Tuesday for Gandalf. Like,
Yeah, it would
no,
basically be like
that's
him
not
taking the
cool.
hobbits on a field trip.
Yeah, and he's like, hop onto these giant eagles. We're just gonna ride the whole way there, and we're just gonna do this shit. But they like made up reasons constantly to be like, yeah, no, you can't. You just can't do it.
Because
Like-
Gandalf's the fucking MacGuffin. He can
Yeah.
win if he wants to.
So stupid.
Ah.
Dave Filoni is one of the people that's helping out. Space Samurai was, well, I say Space Wizards Mercenary Pen, but it's like they use their magic to literally do everything. It's like, oh yeah, they can do magic, shoot lightning, lift things with their minds, do all this other crazy
And
cool
they might
shit.
not be able
But
to
But then
use
also
it's-
they
but
get
it's all
invincible
of the
swords
mind
that can
reading and
cut
shit.
through anything and deflect bullets. And then also they can like fight really cool with their cool laser swords. Oh, but then also they're like the best starfight pilots. And then also, and it's like, I'm so sick of this. Like,
Yeah.
I'm fucking tired of it. Oh my god. Which is why like movies like Rebels and fucking the Solo series
Yeah.
and
Rogue
Rogue One are like some of the best Star Wars media I've ever consumed because
Yeah.
they're not about the fucking Jedi.
Exactly, so they're not two-dimensional.
Yeah.
There's actual
Like,
struggle.
characters actually have to try.
There's actual
I
struggle
saw-
and character development.
There's an interesting cutout from one of the Castle Super Beast podcasts, which is now just Wooly and Pat from Super Best Friends because the Bat left and whatnot.
Yeah.
And they have a one which is called the excerpt is titled "It's Hard to Make Star Wars When We Killed Star Wars." Which is exactly the case. You spent
Yeah.
so long writing yourself into these, the same stories that happen over and over again, and it's all related to a Skywalker in some capacity, and there's no divulging from the trend, and fucking it's fucking the Jedi are the good guys. There's
Yeah.
balance, right? Except the
Yeah.
part that the light is the good part, and that there should be more of it for there to be balance. And it's like, hey, that's not how balance works.
Well, yeah. George Lucas was like, I think the light side of the Force is where the balance should be. And and everyone was like, that's dumb. You're dumb. All the ideas you're having are like toxic masculine horseshit. Dumb. And he's like, oh, okay.
Okay, Dords.
And when he made the first Star Wars, like everyone openly told him his ideas were shit. And he was like, okay, and then made different things and made it better. But then by the time they got to the end of Return of the Jedi, he was George fucking Lucas, and no one would dare speak against him because he was George fucking Lucas.
My favorite thing was that in the first movie, he was making so many bad and shit directorial things that his wife stepped in to be the editor and made it good.
Nice.
His wife, even fucking, who played Han Solo? What was his name?
Harrison Ford.
Harrison Ford. He was famously went on record on set
Just saying no to all of his shit.
throwing the fucking script at George Lucas and was like, look, George, you can write this shit, but no one actually talks like this. And he goes, well, how do you think it should go? And he goes, I think when Han Solo's being like lowered down into the carbonite thing, she says, I love you. And I think he, instead of saying, I love you back, he would say, I know, and then get frozen. That's Han Solo.
Because he's the fucking, he's the cocky asshole, like smug piece of shit that everyone has come to like for him from the first movie. So why suddenly character flip him? That's a defining moment that just like, yep, that's Han Solo, not anything else.
Yeah, The Mandalorian had an appeal to it because it took Star Wars back to its roots, ripping off old samurai and Western films. None of this light is good, Sith is bad, Yoda Volt, Yoda Volt, Yoda Volt, Yoda Volt.
Hey, it's Volt, Yoda Volt, yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Fucking Star Wars being a space western where it's like, yeah, these are like really cool Lone Ranger types with the Mandalorians and the fucking and the Empire and whatnot. And then the once in a blue moon a Jedi turns up, that shit's impressive.
No, dude, like watching the entire series, I'm like, this is exactly what old school Star Wars was and always should have been, which was a fucking, like, it's a samurai slash western, and like those two types of storytelling were always like ripping each other off and very similar anyways. I'm like watching the whole of the series, like all of the tropes that they use, the music that they use, like the camera work, everything is just samurai western to a T, and I'm just like sitting there foaming at the mouth. It's so fucking good. God damn it.
Yeah.
I got 28 people watching me sit here play Pokemon fucking bitch out about Star Wars.
Right,
Hell yeah,
Palin?
bro.
Right? He gets it.
Hell, the final fight between Moff Gideon and Mando, French kiss. Perfect. Yeah.
Yeah.
They fucking brought what's-his-face in to play Moff Gideon?
Oh, and then the freaking
He's such a good villain.
You have no idea how fucking hard I popped off for the Darksaber at the end of season 1.
Oh,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. Oh.
How hard I marked the fuck out. It's like coming out of the TIE fighter and the black and white like spectral laser beam for the fucking sword. And I was like, oh shit, are they really just bringing Clone Wars right the fuck in here? Let's go.
Well, and that's the thing, is that like Disney's like, no, we can actually tell really good stories using all of the canon that we helped make, which was the last few seasons of the Clone Wars animated series, and then Star Wars Rebels.
Yeah.
They're like, we're just gonna make good stories now, and we're gonna kind of do it behind the scenes with all the shit that's going on. I'm glad you like it, Upakio. I'm just gonna sit here and pop off about fucking Star Wars and play Pokemon and chill the fuck out. It's Friday.
And you've been filling me in on all the lore, and I fucking love it.
Yeah.
It's great.
Yeah.
Like, when IG showed up in The Mandalorian, I lost my fucking mind because it's an IG series droid. They're my favorite droid series in the entire fucking Star Wars canon.
He had to pause it and get up for a second.
Yeah. I was like,
good.
no!
Well, everyone knows that
IG-88 just to make sure that it was like an IG series, and which IG series it was.
Yeah, they're like, it's IG-11. I was like, okay, but still. Like,
because IG-88 is the fucking he's the assassin man. He's so cool.
yeah, like IG-88 is the killer. He's the guy that goes out there and fucking murders dudes.
And then gets turned into a nanny.
One of the big
88 was on
88,
the the Star Destroyer with fucking Darth Vader when they were like, we need to capture Han Solo, and 88 was one of the fucking people that was there with Boba Fett.
I forget all of the names of Jabba's like big bounty hunter crew, but there's Boba Fett, there's IG-88.
Yeah.
I believe Dangar is one of the guys, and then Bosk, my favorite, because he's one of the Trandosians.
Yeah, the lizard man, Bosk.
Lizards.
Yeah, and he's all throughout the fucking Clone Wars series.
Yeah, yeah.
Like hanging out with like young Boba Fett through Clone Wars.
Oh yeah, that was great.
Yeah, that's Bosk.
When you see
right.
Boba Fett in Clone Wars and he's this mouthy little kid, and you're just like, God damn it.
Mouthy kid though he may have been, he was still like really
he was
fucking
a
good.
super genius,
Like
dude.
even for a child with no Force capabilities, consistently fought and won against the Jedi.
Yeah, but
That's
he
what
was
happens
also-
when
he
you're the
was
son of a
clone. He
Mandalorian
didn't
and
have the
also the best
programming
bounty
of a
hunter ever.
Yeah.
He was a clone raised as a Mandalorian.
Oh fuck. Like I don't wanna spoil too much shit for people, but like the Boba Fett in the Mandalorian end of season 2, my fucking god.
I definitely agree there, Palin. Definitely agree.
I see the.
Yeah, the
I
one
see
I had ending of season 2 is an odd one. The fact that, yeah.
I see the shape of the coolest ship in all of Star Wars.
Like, I could
You see
honestly-
slaves fucking because the slave,
Yeah.
well, slave 2 now.
Mm-hmm.
The slave is bar none, the slave 1 and slave 2 are the coolest designed ships in all of Star Wars. Slave
Like-
1 and slave 2 are the fucking coolest.
I could honestly go the rest of my life without ever needing another Skywalker story. Can we just be done with that, family? Please. Forever. I'm
Not
done
only
with
that,
them.
but I also really liked how halfway through, I can't remember what it's called, the second of the most recent trilogy. It's like The Force Awakens was the first one. I think it was The Last Jedi.
Last Jedi.
Yeah,
Last
The Last Jedi. I think
Yeah,
it was.
The Last Jedi. Halfway through that, when Kylo Ren's just like, "Do you know who your parents were?" No one. You're not important. And
Yeah.
I was like, "Thank you."
Yeah.
Like,
And
to the
then-
screen, he's like, "You're not special. You're just Force sensitive. We can leave. We can just not do this." And I was like,
And then they
"Please."
And then they decided to backpedaled super hard and
Yeah.
were
Yeah.
like, nope.
And then he
she's the
comes back to that
daughter
scene and he's just like,
Palpatine.
"Come with me.
Palpatine.
We'll rule the galaxy together." I was like, "No!"
Right?
Uh.
Right.
Fucking wounds me.
I also just hate the fact that, like, they had to add romance to the end of it. It's like, can we just have one?
Yeah.
One nice thing that doesn't have to have romantic involvement. Please.
It was a better
Because it's
story when they weren't
bullshit.
trying to kiss each other.
Exactly. Exactly.
Especially
So many
since
stories are better if
Star-
you take the fucking romance out of them. I hate it. I hate it
Star-
so much.
Star Wars is already charged enough with like the whole people can have,
Yes.
especially force sensitive people can have incredibly deep bonds through literally the magic that fucking binds them. That doesn't
Right?
need to be. It doesn't need to be like that. Like my favorite one of that is in, once again, hey, Steve's talking about KOTOR again. Who knew? In KOTOR 2, Kreia, the old force sensitive Jedi lady who is your mentor, has such a profound force bound with you that she takes damage when you take damage.
Yep.
And
That's how Padawan
she
shit works.
she gets her hand cut off in like early in the game, and you like can't feel that hand throughout the whole of the game. You can move it and do stuff with it, but you don't feel anything with it anymore.
Fuck.
And like,
That's
if
good though. Like that's an interesting thing.
that's just a profound level of force bond, which, considering that the big thing that they were setting up with Kylo and Rey by the whole, like, you know, using the force to like pass the fucking lightsaber around. Also, great moment of cinematography.
Yeah.
That's just a good bit. That's just a
Interesting
good
thing.
bit. And then they were like, "Now kiss." I'm like, oh god.
Would have been better if they
Right?
hadn't.
Right?
Wouldn't have been better if
Exactly.
they hadn't.
Exactly. I got so pissed off I walked away when that happened. Like, come on now. Also, to counter Rayner's point, Ezra Bridger was a child in Rebels, so they could have easily casted an adult that looks similar to him, because his voice was going to change. Like, he's a teenager in the series, so they could have technically casted him for the Mandalorian. However,
Count-
they didn't, because the Skywalker name makes money. That's probably
Fucking-
why they included him at the end, because the Skywalker name is a title that will earn them profit, that they can make more toys of it and earn more profit.
Countess Saturn speaks the truth. He's just parroting what I'm saying, but it's true. The KOTOR series is the only thing that's done Jedi's right,
the
because they
only
hardly
good
turn
game.
up in because they only turn up every once in a while, and everyone hates them because they're the
Exactly.
cause of everyone's fucking problems.
That was
Yes.
another thing I really liked about The Mandalorian was how they went into like how some people actually did enjoy being under Empire rule.
Yeah.
Because like they treated everybody with equality, not equity, but equality.
Yeah.
So people who were like not
The
doing
fucking-
well with the Republic did well with the Empire.
Werner
And vice
Werner
versa.
Herzog in his incredibly sinister, constantly voice did mention that. He's just like, look at by any measurable metric, the Empire improves every system it comes into contact with. And I was like, yeah, like. Yes, they made
exactly.
everyone have an equal life, and a lot of people didn't like that. And then in The Mandalorian, they're like,
Because it was
yeah,
equality and not equity.
the rebellion won, and now they're the New Republic Alliance or whatever, but they just abandoned a bunch of systems that were under Empire rule, and all of those people have fallen to like pirates and gangsters and warlords,
Yeah,
and now
because it
everything's shitty because it's like the classic, I want to fight the man, but I have no plan on what to do once the man's been fought. Like,
Exactly what I was gonna say. It's
would
the
like
we
to
took
see the baby.
we took down the Empire with no plan to improve the infrastructure after it was gone.
one last Hail Mary, luxury ball, go. It's
'Cause,
hailing.
like,
He'll
that
die
was
if he
one
doesn't
thing
get
the
caught.
Empire brought was
Nah, he's
infrastructure.
dead. Yeah.
They brought infrastructure to places that didn't necessarily have it.
And the hail kills you, you stupid, you dumb piece of shit.
Bum, bum, ba-da-da-da-da-da.
Yeah. Sorry, I got all fucking mad about stuff.
That's all right.
It's
Should I
stirwares.
end your TED talk with Peony's voice for
Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. I'm your best friend. Peony. Everyone's best friend.
Why can't all of the Sith bad guys be as proficient as their job as Grand Admiral Thrawn?
Yeah. The fucking
Every-
fact that
every-
most of the New
every
Republic
people- every
demilitarized,
argument-
when
every-
there was an empire and pirates fucking shit up around the galaxy was fucking insane. Yeah.
right?
That's just how they roll though sometimes. So that's what's up.
No, exactly.
Just replay all of the last fucking hour of like Star Wars ranting, but just make it so everyone has Kermit voices. It will be infinitely more entertaining.
I agree.
We gotta talk like
And yeah, no, not saying that the Empire is good. They were literally Nazis and the
Yeah, they were the
Confederates
worst.
from America mixed into a single group of people.
yeah, the
Like,
absolute worst.
they were definitely made to be the worst people that everyone should hate, but the problem is that they were like, no, but these are people that are trying to bring order to a galaxy that's filled with a ton of different kinds of people, and there's just an insane amount
Espion.
of crime and other bullshit going on. Like, yeah, that's what's up.
Yeah.
Espion's best evolution, no cap.
Yeah, like I have one, I think. I'm positive I have an Espion.
Espion's the best. It's a little carbuncle.
Yeah, it's a little carbuncle. Where do I keep them in like the top of a thing.
I like how Eevee is just like, look at this thing. It is a dog, cat,
Here it is.
fox thing, and then all of its evolutions like this is a fish cat. This is a spiky dog cat. This is a fluffy cat. This is
I like my evolution.
this is a skinny
They are-
carbuncle cat. This
they
is
are
like a coyote looking moon cat. This is a fucking beefy looking dog cat, and this is a freezy looking ice cat. And here's trans rights cat.
Trans rights cat.
I love trans rights cat.
Well,
Everyone loves Sylveon. It's the coolest.
Sylveon is so sweet. I love
and there's a
it.
Pokemon that's just Stonehenge.
Yeah.
Yep, Stonjourner,
Stonejourner.
which is a great pun. Great pun.
That's fantastic.
Hey Steve, remember that time we got kicked out of Stonehenge?
Forgot
Correction.
about
Do you
Steve
remember that
kicked out of
time when
Stonehenge.
people got really mad at you because you were literally digging up the ground around Stonehenge, and
And then they
I had
kicked
to
us
be
out?
there like, and I had to be
You're
like,
not
hey,
allowed
yeah,
to,
my
bro.
friend's not from around here.
Yeah, and not only that, but because they kicked us out, we actually made our bus back into England.
Early, it was great.
Yeah.
Nice.
Like they left just as we were getting back on the bus, and they were like, "Well, and then the guy gets on the microphone and goes, "Now I said that I don't leave anyone here, but Everyone who has here, I am not leaving them behind. They have chosen to stay here. And then he just turns on the bus
Fuck.
and fucking left.
Wow.
There were 4 people that did not have a ride back to England.
Fuck.
I wouldn't say back to England. Stonehenge is in England, Doc. It's not like it's its own fucking sovereign
Well,
state.
Outside of the city.
Britain?
Do you mean
London?
to London?
That's the one. London.
Back to England. It's like, it's not in Wales or Scotland, my dude. It's still in England.
1 2 1 1 1 1 2 1.
Was that a palindrome?
So what you're saying, the next Star Wars films need to be written by the same team who did KOTOR? I would just enjoy that if they didn't make any more Star Wars movies, really, and they just did like interesting once in a blue moon hits like Mandalorian, just to make things a little bit.
I think that series, that television series, suit things better a lot of the time like this than movies do, because you can cover a lot more plot and you can adjust things season by season based on how people enjoy it.
If people are like, I really like Baby Yoda, everybody's like, sweet, we're gonna make this a really big thing about Baby Yoda. Also, here's another fun thing. Baby Yoda is also how Force users, like, fit really well within the canon. He is, quite literally, the samurai trope of the child of destiny. He has great power, but is a child. Like, he can't do shit. It's fine.
He waddles around and is like, look at my Force powers, and everyone's like, that's great. That's great.
Sometimes he does shit, but it's never intentional, and he sucks at it. So, like, good.
And that's also why I liked the monk in Rogue One, because he used the Force, but he used it as, like, his sight. And yes, he used it for fighting, but he never once used a lightsaber, and he was never once super overpowered.
In addition to that, the dude from Rogue One, like the one Force user guy that was there, the monk didn't have a lightsaber, and 2, was not trained.
No, exactly. That's just literally what I said.
Yeah.
I
gotta switch my Pokemon. We're fighting Dragon and Flying type.
The other Force user... Sorry, go ahead.
Thank you. That's something I appreciate because you mentioned that the guy's seeing through the Force. I hope they come back, maybe in the Mandalorian. Once in KOTOR, there was a race called, I think, what were they called? I forget their name. The Miraluka. They were a race of people there. They don't have eyes. They're pretty much human analogous, but where their eyes would be are just like smooth concave sockets where the eye sockets would be with no eyes.
Oh, creepy.
But they are a race of Force-sensitive people that just see through the Force.
Oh, that's really cool.
And you know what's great about that? One of the main bad guys in KOTOR 2 is a guy called Darth Nihilus.
Oh yeah.
Coolest name.
Yeah.
He is not a person. He is a Sith guy who died and whose own Force power, his big Force thing that he had, is that he drains the Force from other people and like sucks it like using Giga Drain, and it like heals him.
Shit.
They sicked him on the Miraluka planet. He killed a planet just by standing there and just turning on the Hoover button.
In all the Force. Fuck.
Yep.
Oh, we got an LJ in here.
Ugh.
Who's LJ?
Great. I recommend all of you, if you like Star Wars in the slightest, please do yourselves a favor and play Knights of the Old Republic 1 and Knights of the Old Republic 2. Don't really bother about SWTOR. Star Wars The Old Republic, the MMO, is kind of shit. But
is that the one where your character could be randomly Force sensitive?
Think so.
One of them, like the old Star Wars MMO, had like a lot of really cool mechanics to it, like flying around and actually like fighting in starfighters and capital ships and stuff, and was really fucking cool. And like it was an old school MMO, so like a lot of the mechanics didn't fit super well, but one of the mechanics that they had was that any character that you're playing could randomly be Force sensitive and would get a bunch of cool Jedi powers and stuff, except...
Esteban just said that one was called Star Wars Galaxies.
Yeah, Star Wars Galaxies, yeah. That was the one that had, like, a lot of really good mechanics, except for the fact that your character could be randomly Force-sensitive, so... And they were like, yeah, but it's only, like, a 1 in every, like, 100 characters or something, so it's fine.
That's a lot of people.
And they were like, no, I'm just gonna make a character, and I'm gonna get to the level where we find out if we're Force-sensitive or not, and if I'm not, I'm gonna delete the character, I'm gonna make a new one.
Yeah.
And
so
every character I make, I'm just gonna make them so that they have the, they're fucking awesome at fighting with melee weapons, so that when I get my force sensitive character, they're gonna be like unstoppable at lightsaber combat. And I was like, okay, well that's not fair.
Yeah, no, exactly.
Like, people just immediately found a way to abuse your system and break shit. So, you know, good, I guess.
Oh, that's also Altaria go brr. It's back. Giant
Altaria
cloud.
really likes you. It comes up to you and goes.
Well, this is a Dynamax Altaria, so it's just gonna crush an entire building to find the person it likes, and then
It's gonna be like the Reapers from Mass Effect. Just tears the roof off the building.
Fuck. That's
giant droning noise is incredibly giant cloudy songbird of happiness is like, I love you, but is also catastrophically huge and destroying everything around it.
Ice times.
God, I love Altaria. God,
Super
I love
effective.
Altaria. Assuming
direct friendship.
Yep.
Pal has got the right of it as well. Get a new Republic Commando. That game was really cool.
Ooh.
Summed up like this. Yeah, during the prequels releases, they tried to merchandise the Force by selling literally empty boxes with the Force inside.
Jesus.
Some
Hell yeah.
genius put that together.
Yep.
Because they're like, some dumb fucker is gonna buy it, and they probably did.
Yeah.
But yeah, if another Star Wars game that you should give yourselves the pleasure of playing if you haven't already, Star Wars Republic Commando. Decently old, first-person shooter. It's, to my knowledge, I think the only first-person shooter Star Wars game? I think? Like, fully?
I think so.
You play as one of the Republic Commandos during the Clone Wars in a squad of 4, and it has really interesting squad-based combat involving some stuff like Secret Ops and Geonosis and Coruscant.
Is it like Star Wars
Kashyyyk.
Halo?
Kinda.
That's cool.
Kinda. There's some really fun shit in it, such as when you kill like droids. If you're in close proximity, the oil splatters onto your like visor, and then
cool.
like an energy windscreen wiper like sweeps it all the way in one smooth motion.
That's pretty cool.
It visually is one of the most impressive things for like 2005. It was on the original Xbox.
Huh.
It was great. Your squad mates are your guy is literally called Boss, like he's the boss. Of course, I have clone numbers, but all of them in the squad refer to them by their like nicknames, right?
All the
So
clones
Boss,
have nicknames.
yeah, so there's Boss. You have your demolitions expert Scorch. You have your scientist guy called Fixer, and then you have the big bruisery assassin dude who likes a sniper rifle, who's called Sev. They all have super fancy like silver.
Fluffy bird that goes.
I already have one, I think.
Yep, you do. Remember, we got one last time because we evolved it.
Oh man, you get so many on 5-star battles. You get like lots of candy and lots of machines.
Yep. Yeah, they all have super cool custom armor. You'd love the design of Sev. He's painted half of his armor red, and he has a giant red handprint over his helmet.
That's cool.
Sev looks rad.
I can tell just by the sound that you put your hand on your face when you described that.
I did. You probably heard the slap and then me muffling by talking through my nose. Yo.
Come and get me. There we go. Oh
Yes.
yeah, baby, it's an Aerodactyl.
Oh, one of the fossil Pokemon from Gen 1.
Yeah, man, it's Gen 1 fossil Pokemon. Aerodactyl,
Yeah,
baby.
Oh shit, Aerodactyl.
Yeah, dude.
Rock flying type. Rock flying type, absurdly fucking fast. It's real fast.
Yeah, he's a real fast boy.
Oh! Ow! Whoa!
What to use?
Dude, I don't know what that was. I didn't see the name of the attack. I was like, whatever, he's probably gonna do some rock bullshit. And it did half my HP.
And then he did some bullshit.
You got hit with a critical hit Stone Edge, I think.
Stone Edge?
Nope, that wasn't even a critical. Jesus, that's...
Yeah, it is just a Stone Edge. Let's do a false swipe, though.
Aerodactyl is rare, my favorite of the Gen 1 fossils. When your options were Omanite, which evolved into Omastar, Praise Helix, or Kabuto, that evolved into Kabutops.
Yeah, Kabuto
Yeah,
was the one that I would go with each time.
Because Kabutops is badass.
Kabutops is pretty cool.
Yeah.
That's a Hyper Beam.
You have Scyther, who's like a badass mantis, and then you have Kabutops, which is prehistoric, like super cool horseshoe crab scythe monster.
Yes. It's great.
And then you've got fucking Aerodactyl, just big, it's just a fucking pterodactyl.
Yeah, it's a pterodactyl, but with Chad jaw.
And
it's got
Rocky
big
Boy
underbite.
powers.
He got big underbite.
Yeah, he does.
All right, now let's try a
Let's try a
Pokeball.
Bowser.
Luxury Ball.
I have one. I have one. I've called him Terror, and it's as in like inspire fear terror, but it's got a P in front of it because the P is silent and it's pterodactyl. He's terror.
Terror deck.
Terror.
Come on.
The terror.
Yep.
Come on.
In Gen 6 and X and Y as well,
Yes.
Aerodactyl got a Mega Evolution.
Oh, shit.
Really?
Yep, and it's one of the rarely used Megas, but yep, Mega Aerodactyl just gets a huge boost to its speed and physical attack, and it gains the ability Tough Claws, which just straight up powers up all of the moves that make contact with the opponent. So like things that you like tackle the opponent directly, all that shit gets powered up.
Nice.
Yeah, go.
The greatest description of an Aerodactyl I've ever heard. Hell yeah, it's a pterodactyl with Chad jaw.
Yeah.
My
Pterodactyl
dude,
has got Chad jaw.
my dude got third-degree guns.
Fuck.
I like
Fucking
jaws.
my boy. It's like, don't grind your teeth while you sleep, Aerodactyl, please.
Aerodactyl's like, but I need my tooth guard.
He's got them gurns, them third-degree gurns.
Gurns.
Fucking Disco Inferno.
Okay, that was good.
Yeah.
That's a
Whoa.
Magikarp. And there's a Gyarados.
Wow, I love how they just flop out of the water like doofuses.
Well, yeah. Did you know that in their Pokédex entries, like Magikarp apparently can bounce high enough to jump over mountains?
Of course it can,
Encore.
because that's all it's good for.
Do you know how fucking horrifying it is to realize that Magikarp can be found in literally every body of water in the world of Pokemon?
Really? Well,
Every
it's
single.
supposed to be like the most common Pokemon.
It is. It is the most abundant species of Pokemon ever. It can be found in freshwater, seawater, rivers, lakes, water in caves, tiny little ponds. Magikarp live fucking everywhere. What's terrifying? Anytime those could become
So-
Gyarados.
Yeah.
So what you're saying is Magikarp is an invasive species and should not be there.
I'm not sure if it's invasive or if it's literally just like the equivalent of like a housefly, in that it can just live anywhere.
Because I was gonna say, because like, it's kind of like a carp, and carp are also an
Invasive.
species, but they are
They do-
usually
they do.
in freshwater.
They do muscle out a lot of other fish, but yeah, carps are generally freshwater. But Magikarp live fucking
Dang it.
everywhere.
Oh no, he's Growl.
Oh no, it grummed at you.
My attack Growl.
That's a fucking banger from Shane. The structure of the bone suggests this species was capable of long-range flight, and the jawline of the skull dictates it played bass in a garage band.
Fuck. Yes,
Oh, that's fucking awesome.
that's freaking awesome.
fucking
Yeah.
props,
Aerodactyl.
props to Shane. That's a fucking
Whoops.
banger. That is.
Well. Dang it.
Yeah, and then Mega Aerodactyl gets like a little like Fu Manchu beard, but like out of stone.
Just cuz.
Fu Manchu to go with his Chad. Chadra.
Well, because it removes some of the jaw and replaces it with just spiky rocks.
Yeah.
I think the dex entry for Mega Aerodactyl says that like scientists are speculating that Mega Aerodactyl is what Aerodactyl looks more like back in prehistoric times. It's that the restoration
It's like a taco
isn't
box.
accurate enough.
Yeah. The restoration brought it back in like a week for him. I got a 5-star thing.
Oh.
I don't know what it is.
Who's that
I will see. It's Pikachu! Clefairy! Fuck!
Fuck.
That's my link code.
That is Aggron.
Aggron.
You know that one Pokemon that Peony had? The super cool, like, steel Godzilla looking thing? Peony. Peony.
We're gonna do it. We're gonna invite. You guys see the code on the screen? Come on in. Steel and
Come on.
Rock.
Yep, so bring your fighting types.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
They'll be
so
quite
I think
effective.
fighting types would do well. I'm gonna
Hell yeah.
bring
Fighting
Uptown
type would
Brown
be
to just
cool.
punch him.
Uptown
Fighting-
Brown.
Fighting type would
Tyrantrum.
be...
Yes. Yes.
Ah.
Sorry. Rock and
Oh.
Stone.
I was already too late. It seems like it was already full.
Oh no.
Rock and Stone. Mega Aerodactyl in Pokemon chat. Oh, in the
The
Discord.
Discord.
Yeah, there it is. He gets like a little beard.
Yep. Made out of
Those
Rockos.
rocks. That's
Wow.
cool.
Damn. I was already way too late to that. Everyone's fucking in.
Yeah, I
These-
was like, all right, let's do this, and everyone was like, "Bah, bah," and ran in.
Yep. Gerudo.
Tyrantrum!
Tyrantrum!
Fuck
Tyrantrum
yeah,
fucking
T-Rex.
rules. Tyrantrum's such an awesome
It took them
Pokemon.
it took them 6 fucking generations to make a fossil Pokemon that was just straight up a fucking T-Rex.
It appears your hippo is not as famished as you claimed, Mr. Bond.
Forgot I posted that. It's so good.
Yeah, you did. It's so funny. God damn it.
Fucking Mads Mikkelsen.
Fucking Mads
good.
Mikkelsen. It appears as though your hippos are not as famished as you claimed, Mr. Bond.
The fucking Casino Royale, hungry hippos meme. Good shit, my dude. Fuck.
But yeah, I had a Tyrantrum that I named Grimlock, and I'm
Hell
really
yeah,
excited to
two
get
cats,
another
two
one at some
dinosaurs.
point.
It's 2 bears and 2 dinosaurs. Let's go.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. And they either
Like
get
an
Strong
Atlas
Jaw or they get the thing that makes them. Yeah, Rockhead. So they
So
don't
they are
take,
immune to recoil damage.
yeah, they don't take recoil damage from certain attacks, and I was like, "Fuck yeah!" And I was gonna get the Tyrantrum, and teach it that like, was it like
Head
headbutt or
smash.
something? Head smash, and then call him Bonk
Yeah.
after the fucking Bonk the Caveman, those old games where you play a little caveman with a huge
Yeah.
head and you walk around headbutting shit.
Yep.
Haha, he ho bonk.
Bonk.
Haha, he ho
Overcome
bonk.
thoughts of bonk.
I am overcome with thoughts of Bonk. Wham!
And soon I get to bonk you.
I am the only not shiny. Ah, don't worry about it.
It's fine.
Oh yeah, my Uptown Brown's a shiny beware.
And I soon get to
It's been so long since you've had Uptown Brown, you are unsure what a normal Beware looks like anymore.
I actually forgot.
It's pink instead of
It's
yellow.
supposed to be pink instead of yellow.
Well, yeah. These are brown.
Honey colored. It's a honey.
He's a honey bear.
He's a honey bear. I love the picture. It's like, if bears are dangerous, then please explain this. And it's just like, it shows like bear ears. And
Yeah.
how like cute and small they are.
And you just want to spoon.
Well, like,
Yeah, but they will kill you.
Yeah, and that's the most unfair shit in nature I think I've ever experienced, is how fucking adorable bears are and how dangerous they actually are. You can't touch them.
Yeah, they are.
God damn
They
it.
are brutal.
Except panda
Damn it,
bears.
nature! Why do you have to make super cute looking things also be lethal? Like, damn, fucking Wolverines are actually cute, but
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just want to hug the bears.
I just
Damn
want to hug the bears. And Beware wants to hug you so
Like, I
much
just
that it
wanna
crushes
hug a
your spine.
lynx. Little lynx is gonna kick the shit out of you.
I love Uptown Brown. He's a baby. Yeah.
Baby.
He's baby.
Uptown Brown is
Sir,
baby.
sir, are you aware you've been diagnosed with baby?
Terminal baby disease.
Ah.
Doctor said
Max
so.
Knuckle
You just
with the power of God.
fuck.
Oh the god! Hey!
Super effective. And then does that yeah, the fucking attack goes up every time I do it.
Everyone's attack goes up if you land it successfully.
Grimlock used Earthquake. Yes.
Wait, no, Earthquake will hit all of us.
Yeah, Earthquake also hit me, but it's whatever.
Huh.
But it's whatever,
Iron
I'm too
Tail.
swole.
I'm gonna lose my fucking Dynamax before this fight's over.
Aggron, as expected from being a steel type, has a lot of barriers to get through. He's very bulky.
Yeah, not only has he got a lot of barriers, but he's just got like a ton of fucking defense.
Aggron, being a steel type and being an early gen steel type, has a ridiculously high defense stat of 180.
My fucking god.
That is more than Steelix.
Fuck.
Oh wait, no,
That's
Steelix is
terminal
just a
bait.
bit more.
Dr. Sets?
No.
Yeah, he said
No. Steelix has a little bit more. Steelix has 200 base defense.
Jesus.
To
That's
put
like
that in,
legendary quality defense.
but it has, you know, weak special attack. It's slow as shit and not great special defense. But physical defense and physical attack is where it's at for Aggron. Also, design stat, because Aggron is one of the coolest looking fucking things ever.
Come on.
Also,
Yes!
he's a big sweetie.
Got it. He's a big sweetie?
Aggron is protective of its environment. If its mountain is ravaged by a landslide or a fire, this Pokemon will haul topsoil to the area, plant trees, and beautifully restore its own territory.
Oh, he do a heckin' protectin'.
Him's
He
a big
does.
sweetie. Oh, he's 5-star.
Nice.
Aggron will claim entire mountains on their own for their own, and then will work tirelessly to make them look nice.
You know what's nice though?
Yeah.
It's steel and rock, so that makes it only take normal damage from fire.
Nice.
Yes, it has 2 4-star weaknesses in the form of crowned and fighting.
Yeah, that'll do it.
Its two abilities are sturdy, which means that at full health it can take a hit and blast at 1 HP. Or also rock head. Fun fact: you can breed Aggron so it can learn Head Smash as well. And then its hidden ability is heavy metal, which the only purpose that serves is to power up Heavy Slam.
Oh my god.
What? A Magmore!
It's Butthead Fire Duck.
It is Butthead Fire Duck!
It's Butthead Fire Duck.
It's Butthead Fire Duck, everyone!
Is this what they
Magmar.
modeled Twi'leks after?
Male Twi'leks look like fucking Magmars.
They do. They're terrible.
Magmar was my favorite fire type from Gen 1.
Ugh.
Do you know what shit hit different? In the original series of the Pokemon anime, when Ash fought Blaine, his Magmar was like some fucking superhuman shit.
Ow.
If y'all remember that fight, it's like, oh, go Magmar, and it like appears out of a volcano and it's like floating. It's like
Yeah.
flying,
Yeah.
and that's a badass
Magmar,
fight.
and then he fucked Ash right up.
Yeah, I did. He fucked
And
up
only
good.
through the power of Charizard being unreasonably fuck-ass strong, did he beat him by the power of Seismic Toss. I remember the old Seismic Toss animation in the anime was great when he used to grab
yeah.
him, fly up in the air, and do a loop-de-loop
Around the
multiple
world.
times. And when he did the loop-de-loop, it made like an image of the Earth, and then fucking
Yes.
slam him into the ground.
It was
We
great.
can't talk about big sweetie Pokemon without mentioning Little Max Incineroar. Jalapeno.
I love
Does
that
sleep powder
comic
not
so much.
work? What's going on? There we go. Jesus.
Sleep powder only has an accuracy of 75%, so it doesn't always.
No, but I know, but I was like, I missed 3 times with sleep powder, and I was like, what is going on? Ow.
Yeah,
Burn.
you're just unlucky, broski.
Hurt by burn.
Oh no.
Now fight with False Swipe.
It's odd that Magmar is just walking around the snow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I did not expect to find Magmar out here. This is not Magmar's habitat. Magmars
No,
live in like
right?
volcanoes and shit.
Yeah.
They live in volcanoes or
Flamey
like
boy.
places which are hot. Just in general. Caves, mountains, volcanoes.
Cabbage Daddy's gonna pass out in a hot minute. This is not gonna work out.
In the Johto region, you could find Magmar inside the burned tower, which was just a building that was burned down. And Magmar was like, "Yo, fire used to be here. Let me just fucking post up real quick."
Ha! 5 HP. 5 HP.
The problem that you're facing is that because you were burned, when you get burned, it halves your attack stat.
Oh, so that's what it does.
So your full swipe. So poison just does damage, but burn does damage and also halves your attack. So that's why your full swipes aren't hitting as hard as they should.
Not only that, but doesn't it like also if you're burned, you take extra damage from fire attacks?
No, that's not the case. That's just you getting hit by fire attacks.
Magmar's flame body. Stop! Damn it! Sunny day, but it failed.
Day.
Oh,
Nope.
thank God.
Oh, but you're burned.
Do you want to know why it's failed? Because it's already sunny.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's why those fire attacks are hitting so hard, because
Oh,
it's powered up. It's powered up by
Jesus.
50%.
God damn it.
He avoids.
Is it sunny? I can't see.
You should be able to see like the heat haze
Oh yeah,
rising
like a
off the
little
ground.
bit you can see the haze there.
Yeah.
Like, I'm looking at this and I'm like, it's nighttime and snow. They're like, no, but it's real sunny. Fire attacks are gonna do so much better out here. I'm like, will they though? Like, I don't know.
Well,
It's the dead of night and we're in the middle of the fucking Arctic. What the fuck? Why is fire good here?
yeah, what's happening? Why is fire happening?
Fire attacks are 50% more effective. Are they?
Why, though?
He used Fire Blast and that missed because that also has a chance to miss because it's Fire Blast. And Pokemon does this in a way that's like, oh yeah, it's a 5% chance to miss. Did we say 5%? We meant 50% chance to miss.
That's why I always say, if it ain't got 100 accuracy, it ain't fucking worth using.
That's the thing. Like, I don't usually use moves that are like 95% or under.
I have been known on occasion to allow a 90, but nothing less.
Yeah.
But nothing less.
On
with you on that
occasion,
one.
but if it's still like 90% chance to hit. Did we say 90%? We meant 40% on a good day.
Yeah.
Was it? It's like 60% of the time works 100% of the time.
Yeah, 60% of the time it works every time. No. Oh, critical catch. Watch him break out.
Oh, that happened
Yeah.
to me yesterday. Yeah, there you go.
Fucking!
Yep.
And then he woke up, and then he
Yeah,
used
you're
sunny
sunny
day,
day,
but it failed because it's already sunny. God damn it.
Even though it's not.
Butthead
but
Fire Duck,
okay.
you get in that Pokeball.
Come on, Butthead Fire
Butthead.
Duck.
This is always going to be the problem you face when trying to catch things in luxury balls, because it has no like bonus to catch. It's
Nope.
the same catch rate as a Pokeball, but it's
Yep.
just nice.
It's just a pimped out Pokeball.
Fuck yeah. And that's why I decided to do this.
Because A, it's challenging, and also I'm gonna let my fucking
There
living
you
decks
go.
live in the lap.
Yeah, I want all my Pokemon to have a smooth, luxurious ride while they're being my Pokemon. In addition to that, I want to give myself the extra challenge of catching everything in luxury balls.
In addition, he thinks it looks awesome and he just likes them.
I think they look very cool.
They're cool.
Magmar
Well,
dispatches its prey with fire, but it regrets this habit once it realized that it has burned its intended prey to a charred crisp.
God damn it.
Magmar's
Yes.
been added to your party. I don't get to
Also-
name Magmar?
Oh,
I didn't get to name him?
it didn't
Spitfire.
Weird.
Oh, wait, I think I turned off the thing where it's like, it asks me if I want to nickname dudes when I catch them because it kept
'cause
giving
it was
me...
too long.
Yeah, well, it was wasting a lot of time when I was just catching Pokemon to have them, and I didn't want to give them names.
Call him Spitfire.
Quick question. There was a dude back here.
He spits fire.
Oh,
This guy. Do I have one of these? I'm pretty sure I do.
He spits fire. He's called Spitfire.
This guy is called Spitfire, because he spits fire.
Huh.
Yeah.
Sunlight's harsh. No, I apparently do not have one of
Not
these
again.
guys.
Oh, a Drudigon. Yeah, they're great.
Done.
It's Dragon type, right?
Mono Dragon. Joss Dragon.
Bam. Okay. Not very effective. That's fine. Iron
It is
Head.
it's a very tanky Pokemon.
Yeah, I almost killed it. I just need to make sure that Energy Ball didn't fucking do him in. Oh, rough skin. Oh, he gave me a little scratch.
No.
That's a
Crunch.
rough skin is a very good ability. Every time that something makes contact with it, I believe they take an 1/8 of their HP.
Yeah. It's-
Very useful.
Yeah. Like that's
If you give Drudagon the held item a Rocky Helmet as well, that does the same effect as Rough Skin, and it stacks. So
Oh, wow.
Rocky Helmet Rough Skin can really wear down people if you're a really bulky physical defender, like Drudagon.
Yeah.
Another
Dragon Mane.
Pokemon that does that very well is a Pokemon called Ferrothorn.
Yes, I know of this thing.
Ferrothorn for even
catch.
still now, and for a while, still is
Broke out.
really. Ferrothorn is like a super duper popular competitive Pokemon. Grass Steel type, and it has the same thing. Although it has Iron Barbs, which is the same thing as Rough Skin. Same effect, different name. Once again, slap a Rocky Helmet on top of it, and unless they're special attackers, fucking Ferrothorn is going to survive and take a bunch of hits and do a bunch of damage in return just by getting hit.
Yeah. Woo, 2 HP. Got down to 2 HP. 4 score. Ding. Oops, all your effort was wasted. Whew. Oh, and he got like mad and was like, ba-da-ba-ba-ba-da. Cool. Sleep powder?
Interestingly enough, for some Pokédexy stuff, Drudagon like to live in caves normally, but they will come outside because they enjoy sunbathing. They use their wings, which are the things on the back, what look like wings, I guess, to soak up a bunch of sunlight.
Oh, also, Kara gifted a tier 1 sub to Cutie. Thank you! Thank you so much!
Hey!
This fucking thing is asleep, has 1 HP, and is confused.
Confused.
And
Catch
Oh,
him.
be
I still
careful.
can't catch him.
Well, confusion doesn't affect the catch rate at all.
It doesn't?
No, confusion doesn't.
I know sleep does. Sleep
Got
is a big
him.
one. There we go.
Yeah.
Sleep is the best. Actually, I think freeze is the best one, but it's so unreliable to get a Pokemon frozen that it's better to
Because
just.
there's no attacks that just freeze people.
No, they only have like a 10% chance to freeze, and they're all really powerful moves like Ice Beam.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, there's no attack that's like, I'm just gonna freeze you. Like,
No.
like, no, you have to do all this other shit. And,
Well, the
and it
reason
doesn't work
why
on
is
ice-based
the
Pokemon.
reason why is because being frozen is the most debilitating, like, status
Yeah, you're
condition.
shocked. What is that? A little missile? What's that? What is this? Who's this little fella?
What did you find?
Who's this little guy? A Beldum.
Oh, Beldum! That's the pre-evolution of Metang, which then becomes Metagross.
Oh, cool.
Yep.
Hey, little guy.
They float
I don't
around
have enough
due
stuff
to
to
the power
fight
of-
you. I'm just gonna leave.
They float around due to the power of magnetism.
Oh, he's very cute. He's a cute little guy.
Mm-hmm.
Is this like just a? Yep, that is a lake. Okay.
Interestingly enough, instead of blood, it's like bloodstream is literally instead just magnetism.
You come around here often?
So when your Beldum is feeling a bit sad, give it a magnet. It'll give it a little boost.
Oh, that's cute.
Ah.
When is the light of this land was once frozen
just
tundra,
absorbs-
we owed
it
these
absorbs
very
mag-
crown things to our king. As long as the bond between us people and our king holds strong, the lands will no doubt thrive for all time in fertile green.
Ooh.
Yeah, but now everything's a frozen wasteland because I guess somebody fucked up the statue.
Do you want to go
Maybe.
put Peony's butt statue on the real statue?
I'm gonna poke around a little bit more.
Mm-hmm. Go on, adventure.
Going on a little Pokemon adventure. I think I found a Max Repel.
Ooh. Do you want to check out that big pink tree that was in the Adventure?
Yeah, the big tree.
The Adventure.
The Adventure.
Oh, also, we got a new follow here. Alphaz Spike 34. Hey,
Alpha Spoon.
welcome. What the fuck is that?
Oh, that looks like
Is that an
like
evolved
Butthead
version
Fire
of
Duck,
Butthead Fire
the-
Duck?
Yeah, it's Butthead Fire
Oh.
Duck, the sequel.
That's Magmortar.
Yeah, it's Butthead Fire Duck, the sequel.
It looks really
It is.
cool.
It does look
Yep.
real cool.
Did you know that it fires fireballs from its hand at over 1,800 degrees Fahrenheit?
Isn't that hotter than the sun?
It's not hotter than the sun, but it
ton
is
of
hotter than
Pokemon
the inside of a volcano.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah. Don't pet that dog. Don't pet that butthead fire duck.
No, I was incorrect. It was miscounting. I was actually half right. It's 3,600 degrees Fahrenheit.
For fuck's
you go.
sakes. Because that's better.
It's double
Buffalo
better.
Fox Noom. Yeah, Magmar's evolution is hanging around there. Oh yeah, there, and then we found it. Yeah, Magmortar would be around somewhere. All right,
There's
I'm gonna shoot out an
Magmortar.
invite. We got 3 minutes for people to get in. The link code's on the screen.
Yep.
Come on, everybody, shake it.
So Magmortar is pretty neat because Magmar has its little like snooty mouth which it uses to like fire
Yeah.
out like it looks like a bellows. Like it like poof and like shoots flames out.
And it has a button on its forehead.
Yes. Magmortar instead doesn't have the beak. Instead, its hands have been replaced with 2 giant cannons.
And also, it has fish lips.
And also it has big dumb fish lips.
Great big fish lips.
DSLs.
God damn it.
You know I had to do it to him.
Yo, Magmortar, what that mouth do?
Wow. Just
That
Walking
mouth
around the
do
Crown
is-
Tundra with a great big pair of DSLs.
fuck.
Yo, Magmortar, what does that mouth do? We're gonna mutilate the living.
Fuck.
Fuck.
Wow.
So good.
Wow.
Oh my goodness. Who should I bring
You
into
know
this
I had-
fight? We're doing
You
normal.
know I had to do it with them.
So,
Fighting type.
and
Uptown. Fuck you up. I said uptown. Fuck you up.
Ha!
I'm gonna bring in a ghost robot. I haven't had a chance to get him.
Ghost
on,
bot.
The Dynamax.
Dynamax.
We
Ghost
got 2
bot.
spots open. Toxapex
Yes.
coming in here.
But I was right. So Magmar from Gen 1 got an evolution in the form of Magmortar, but Magmar's opposite, Electabuzz, the electric type, got an evolution as well, which is called Electivire. Which is a giant, like, Yeti-looking thing that apparently can discharge enough voltage from its tails that it can power an entire city on its own.
I love that all the
Oh.
Pokemon descriptions are like
Getting
shit that
loud.
kids say.
Yep. This is the biggest, coolest T-Rex, and it breathes laser beams.
And its tail could power a whole city. I'm like, is that a metric? Is that how you measure
Is that a metric?
electricities? Is in cities?
Is that
Yep.
a metric?
Children do. 30 seconds coming up. We got 2 spots open.
Well, if you want a bit more of a metric, apparently the discharge from the end of its tails is like a stun gun, but it lets loose 20,000 volts.
My god.
Which is great and all, apart from the one fact that in every fucking Pokedex entry, it's like, this electric type releases all of this voltage. And I'm like, well, that's great, but if there's no current, there's no shock.
Like, if you have no amperage in there, you're just going to be shocking people. It's just going to hurt. It's not going to actually do
Oh.
damage.
Oh, there might just be 2 of you.
And there it is.
There's no Steve.
Yeah,
My
so-
Pokemon's hotter than the sun, and we're letting kids have access to these things. Yeah, like every other fire Pokemon is like, and then it does this thing that's hotter than volcanoes or hotter than the sun. I'm like, uh-huh.
Yeah,
Oh,
come
we're
on.
not gonna get.
How many kids tried to beat up their bullies with their Pokemon? Or bullied
I
other
think
kids with their Pokemon?
I think it's Magcargo, the like fire snail.
Yes.
Yeah, this is the stupid one. Its body temperature is roughly 18,000 degrees Fahrenheit. That is surface level of the sun hot.
Yes.
The moment you send that thing out of its Pokeball, the air around it would spontaneously combust.
Yeah, it
and
would,
you
it would ignite the Earth's atmosphere.
Yep. To kill everything.
It's like, oh wow, its body temperature is approximately this much. Water is vaporized on contact. I think air is vaporized on contact, broski.
Yeah,
Entire
broski.
city block. It's a popular city.
Yeah. This electric type could mutilate an entire city block. It is the most popular with kindergarten.
Yep.
Yeah, the Pokédex is always more fan fiction than reference material. Yeah.
Yeah.
The way that I imagine it is that it's like this, because considering that the Pokédexes have always been given to kids to go and catch stuff, that they're just like writing down things that they've seen them do and like hyperbole a bunch.
Yeah.
Like Magmortar definitely fights by launching fireballs out of its little hand cannons, but then they're like, oh, it must be like ridiculously fucking hot. Let's make up a number. Yeah, 600 Fahrenheit. That's fine. It's like it's probably absurdly hot, but probably not that hot.
Max Darkness, how dare you?
Oop.
It lowered my my special defense.
Oh no.
Pin
Big
missile.
Pin missile.
Pew pew.
It sucks that the multi-attack things don't break multiple shields. That would be so funny.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
But then that would be the meta.
Yeah, it's like everyone's packing some kind of arm thrust, bullet seed, spike cannon,
Yeah.
some shit like that.
5 hits, my god.
5 bullets left.
We had our own version of 12 Days of Christmas with the rats last night while we were playing Total War. Yo, you and me gotta play some fucking Total War at some point. I can't remember, but I'm pretty sure like you're not a fucking Warhammer fanboy like me and a bunch of the other members of the community are.
I am more 40k than fantasy.
Yes, you are more of a 40k guy.
Yeah.
That was it. I was like, yo, I'm like, but I could swear you fucking gush at me about a bunch of Warhammer shit. It's like, right, it's the 40k stuff that you know. All
Okay,
about.
I like the Norska because they're cool Chaos Vikings, and I like the Lizardmen because they're crocodile men. But yeah.
I was just watching a
Crocodiles.
thing today that was like, oh yeah, so like Doomstacks aren't invincible. Behold the Norska like a war mammoth
Mammoth
spam
stack.
that is like almost unbeatable if you're playing it right. They're like, and here are the high elves coming in with an ambush, and you're dead.
Yep.
Like,
again.
It was.
Like Jedi.
They were just running around, and it's like, yeah, you can't see any of these dudes that are attacking you because it's that one like dark elf, high elven commander.
Yeah.
Who like makes all of his archers invisible and shit, and so he's just running around the field with these mammoths trying to find where the fuck these guys are, and it's like, no, you can't see them. They're not visible to you like anywhere. You just can't. I was like, that fucking sucks, dude.
Yeah, man.
And then
So bad.
he managed to win, but like barely walked out of it with any of the mammoths that he had. Like almost all of them got killed off.
As about remember Shane, Doc wouldn't be an evil villain scientist or a Pokemon professor. He would just be one of the random scientist trainers that you find in a power plant with like 50 Magnemites.
Yeah, it's just like with like 2 Volt Orbs and an Electrode, and you're like, He's
And
like,
he always
haha, look at my Pokemon, and then they all just self-destruct. Like,
Yep.
Yeah, you have to say, it's like you're all coming into this thinking he's going to be Colress from Black and White 2, like fancy scientist man with like a bunch of different science-themed Pokemon, but instead he's just like holding up a couple of different like chemistry flasks, like look at my 50 Magnemites and Voltorbs.
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
look, we
Magma
might actually
Rancher.
lose. We might actually lose against this guy. Oh, I have my helmet too.
Huh,
Yo, when I'm in Pokemon battles, I have a fucking helmet.
That's fantastic.
You have your little
Like
safety-
peony.
Yeah,
I
it's
didn't
just
notice
like-
the peony helmet. Son of a
also
bitch. We
got-
might actually lose this fight because the AI keeps getting fucking killed.
Yeah, because the AI always brings the worst Pokemon.
I load up the Infinity
5-star
Switch.
Colossal
Fine.
raid if you want to do that. Yeah, I've got my Colossal already, but we can certainly do this.
Sure, I will assist with this if you have to redo it.
Sure. Oh, oop.
I'm super young.
Body
Load,
slam.
loads
Body
the
slam again.
loads Infinity Pokeball.
Dude
Fine.
recovered from fainting. Yeah. There we go.
I'll do it myself.
I'll do it myself.
Blah.
Big punch. No one die.
No one
Please.
died.
Assurance. Okay, we're close. Here we go. Drain punch. It's super effective. And I like healed a little bit.
Is super duper effective.
Boom! Ah!
Boom, 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 boom.
Just whenever you beat a fucking max raid Pokemon, they just explode.
It's like Jesus Christ.
Boom! Ah! Jesus! And yeah, look at this guy.
Jesus.
Look at this guy.
Yep.
Why is everything
Fucking ridiculous.
exploding?
Oh, there's the next
Oh, yes,
temple.
we-
I just gotta get to the
that-
temple so I have a flight path, and then I'm gonna go back. and heal my dude up, and then we can do this max raid that the Rangers.
Oh fucking hell yeah, Shane! All that one trainer that keeps bringing the fucking Magikarp into the Dynamax raids can be
Right.
thrown into the sun, or preferably thrown into a Magago, considering it's
Yeah.
just as hot. Um,
Oh, something is written on the door. Walk together with a living crystal of snow.
Oh, I think it's that snow Pokemon you caught at the beginning.
Maybe.
And I think you have to put him as your Pokemon that follows you.
Let's.
fucking like dog shaking the door. It's like, what do you mean my Venusaur isn't a fucking Pokemon made of stuff?
He
What
is
do you
best boy.
mean?
Cabbage
we
Daddy is
go.
best boy.
Yeah, Cabbage Daddy's my good boy. He's my sweet son,
He is
and I love him so very
Cabbage
much.
Son evolved. Boop 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 boop.
All right, now let's get into the fight. I'll load new stamps.
Let's get into the
Okay,
action.
let's search for reset filters. Let's search for friend stamps. Let's search. There it is. Rainer, join in.
I'm just gonna add my water real
No,
quick,
Oh yeah, dude.
because I am thirsty.
And it is
what's the password?
0080 0800.
0080.
It's another fun little palindrome.
I
What-
like palindromes.
Rock and fire. Rock and stone.
Rock fire, so bring ground types or water types.
Water or ground.
But be careful, because if its ability is Steam Engine, every time we hit it with a water type move, it will get very, very, very fast.
It gets much faster.
Yes.
I don't know if I have any water types. Wait, no, I've got a Rotom. That's
It's a Rotom Wash.
Wash Rotom.
But do you
He's
have
on
any
level
ground types
57.
as well? Do you have any ground types? Or anyone that knows? You have Ghost Robot. Does he have Earthquake?
No. Ice, fighting fire, and Shadow Punch. I just gave him punches because he knows Iron Fist. So I was like, I'm gonna give him punches.
Pew, pew.
I have Waste Dump 9, who knows Stomping Tantrum.
It's a ground type move.
That's a ground type move. Does Stomping Tantrum, though, damage everybody else?
I don't know. I think it might. I'm just gonna bring my Blastoise.
Shit. I got, like, Mount Doom. It doesn't have any
What
ground
about a
type moves.
Vaporeon?
Well, like, these are all the ones that actually have, like, levels in
Oh,
them.
yeah.
These are all the Pokemon I have that actually have, like,
They're higher
levels.
level, yeah.
Just bring Uptown Brown. Fighting type. Fighting type beats Rock.
Yeah,
Yeah?
Just go Uptown
Yeah, alright,
Brown.
I'll go with Uptown Brown.
he's got 4 different types of
Uptown Brown takes extra damage from fire attacks.
Okay,
Well-
Ghost Robot's got Drain Punch though, right?
Yeah, so let's go.
Yeah.
Let's go with Ghost Robot.
Ghost
Cool.
Robot.
Ghost Robot.
Yeah.
Or you know what I could go with? The fuck am I doing? You know who I could bring?
Who?
The best Pokemon that ever was into battle?
Sobble.
Sad lizard.
Yes. This is the
I
Sobble
don't-
I won the game with.
You won
I
the game
don't-
with a oh right, you did win the game with a Sobble.
I
didn't you?
I don't think this is gonna go well.
It's level 67.
I don't think that this is going to go well.
You know Surf.
You know, sir.
Oh, Michelle gave me
I-
Hydrate. Thank you.
Yeah.
I will have a sip.
Sip.
Thank you. Alright, we got one rando. Rando Cardrician.
Fucking Calcium. Damn it, Lando.
I also like that in the Rebels like animated series, Lando is just a fucking asshole. Like he's just a piece of shit. Cause that's
Yep.
Lando
Yep.
Calrissian. He's
Oh.
a scheming
Stretch.
piece of shit. Stretch.
Strips.
Oh, we got Nia's with us. Nia's the last AI.
Oh shit!
Yo. Uh-oh.
What?
Nia.
She has steel types like her dad. This is gonna be a bad time.
Fuck.
Well, let's see. No, she has a Tyrantrum.
She's got a fucking Tyrantrum. That's awesome.
Good.
Colossal starts with those barriers. Uh-oh. No
Yep.
cursing, says Rust. God dang it. Rust. Ugh.
I just have to say Kyrax.
Do you guys, Surf hits everybody, and I think that might be really bad for Tyrantrum.
Uh-oh.
No, it will only be neutral because it's Rock Dragon.
Oh, fuck.
Ah, okay, good.
It won't be super effective. Big Swampert.
Big Swampert! I was hoping that he wasn't gonna do it so that I could get
Swampert!
Giant Baby.
I love Swampert.
I have a thing. I love Mudkip. I love Mudkip so much.
Max Quake. Boosh.
Nice.
Super effective.
Swampert.
Flash Cannon.
Flash Cannon! Surf! Blow.
Ow.
Blah.
I was refraining from using water types just in case it has Steam Engine. It doesn't have Steam Engine.
It does not appear to have Steam Engine.
So it has Heat Proof instead. Okay. Now we're in fucking business.
Max
Alright,
Rock Vault.
Sandstorm. Sandstorm is now
Ah!
active.
Dirt!
Ow.
Thanks, Goggle, for transporting me instantaneously back to 2008.
Heard you like Mudkips.
Mm.
Tar Shot.
Oh
and
no.
it
He's
made me
picking on
think
you.
of Anime Central 2000.
No,
it was
Tunguska.
2008 or 2009.
Ah,
All the
Sobble.
dancing.
My sweet boy!
Sweet Sobby boy.
Leftovers.
Him is a sad chameleon.
I could give
Rainer,
him Tearful
make it
Look.
rain. Please make it rain. Oh yes, actually spam Tearful Look. That lowers his attack.
Yeah,
please,
it
please
just
spam the
gets
shit
them
out of
to
Tearful
lowers their attack and special attack stats.
Spam,
we go.
spam the shit out of it.
If I
Please,
get that
make it-
before the shield goes up, then it'll work, but
But
if the shield goes up, then status effects don't take effect.
Boom. That's great because now.
Now it's raining.
yeah,
Hell
Water
yeah.
type attacks are increased.
nice.
And fire type attacks have been
Oh god, new
weakened.
shield though.
And also.
You misunderstand, Doc. Rainer is actually trying to be effective and not go for shenanigans.
Oh, it just.
I can
did.
do both of those things. Well, yeah, because it has a shield on.
Shell Smash!
You know, like otherwise, like these fights would be a completely different kettle of fish if actual status effects could be implied on like max Pokemon like this. But because they put up shields, like you can't put them to sleep, you can't raise their you can't lower their attack and defense because they can raise their own stats, but
Yeah.
they can't have any of their stats lower while they have shields up.
Rain Dish go haha. Leftovers go haha. Hee ho. Health regeneration build.
Yeah.
Haha. You can't kill my fucking Blastoise. Eat shit, asshole.
I'm just gonna hit him with Surf again.
Yep. I'm hitting him with Scald.
Damn!
Yep, that's what
Damn,
happened
son.
when I popped a Shell Smash for that exact reason.
That did so much damage. My
Remember, when I
God.
use Shell Smash, it doubles my special attack, and then he has half of his special defense because we broke one of his barriers, right?
High horsepower.
We're almost got it.
Yeah, Nia got him.
I think. Will he die by the barrier falling?
Yep.
Nice.
When the barriers go out, they lose like a actual pretty decent chunk of change.
Nice shit.
I don't need it. I've already got one. Disappeared
I'm
somewhere
good.
under the den. They're like Power Gem, Earth Power Spike, Stone Edge. That's
Yep.
peony.
Gigantamax Colossal looks badass.
I believe I've got one, but I can't be certain.
It looks like
No,
fucking
it's on your
Zora.
list.
It looks like Zora Magdaros.
Yeah, like I think I have it, and I think that's the one that I've got.
I think I even called my one Zora Magdaros.
No, I don't think he is.
Oh, this one isn't though. No.
No, he is.
Yeah.
No, there he is. Yeah, no. So yeah, he's Dynamax and shit.
It's Zora Magdaros.
The game.
Where's my Dragonator?
Mom.
Let's see if we got any good
Let's
ones.
put
That's a three.
Aggron away. I don't know if I have the other forms of Aggron.
So what you're looking for is Aron, which is the first stage, and then Laeron is the second stage.
Oh, the freaking fetus Pokemon always creeps me out. God damn it.
Yep.
Musharna.
You can drink the goose surrounding this Pokemon, which will give you wisdom, but also you will instantly die.
You couldn't pay me enough.
So you'll be smart enough to realize that you were stupid.
Yeah, this one here. What's this
Yeah,
called?
Ranunculus.
Reuniclus.
Reuniclus, yeah. It was like, this drinking the goo surrounding this Pokemon will give you ultimate wisdom, but then you'll die.
Freaking love Brian David Gilbert. So great.
So funny.
I've got one here that's a 5-star Goodra.
A Goodra? The
Yeah,
Goo
mono-
Dragon?
Yep, just pure dragon type.
How dare you not wear Peony's signature jumpsuit,
Yeah.
Mr. Cool Guy over here.
I wore mine.
Oh, Goodra, yeah. We could do like
Do you want-
a Goodra.
Yeah.
Hold on, let
Goodra.
me restore
You should-
my boys.
If you catch one, you should name him
I think I already I think I
Gouda.
already have
like Gouda, the cheese.
oh my god. I think I've already got Goodra. Potentially. The Goo
Okay.
type Pokemon. Hold
Ah.
on. Wait. Because I want to know if I should catch it or not. Because they don't tell you in max raid battles, like, yeah, you have one of these. Like, they won't tell you.
No, but if you check your
Oh, yeah.
Pokedex,
Okay. So Goomy, Sliggoo, and Goodra I have, but I actually need to recatch them in a luxury ball. So I'm down for it. It's one of the few
Sweet.
Pokemon that I brought in that wasn't in a luxury ball.
Boom, I've posted a link code in the chat. It's 00500500. Same palindrome thing, but it's with 5s.
Dope. I'm in.
if you make him Gouda too, then he is a cheese dragon.
Goodadra.
Goodra, only spelled like Gouda.
Ha ha he ho ho he ha ha he ha ha ha.
Wow.
5-star
I'm gonna use-
Absol and Glalie?
I will.
Glalie.
I will never ever apologize for puns. Yeah, just like how Planthier has it. Goo.
So bring your dragon, fairy, or ice types, gamers.
Ghost Robot's got Ice Punch.
There you go.
Robot.
Ghost Robot. Oh, and you got the Ice Ninetales? Dude,
Frosty
nice.
Ninetales. I really, really, really want an Alolan Vulpix. I will never evolve it. I just want a cute little Icy Fox.
So my Alolan Ninetales was called Dusty.
Gooigi.
The reason for this strat, I use Ninetales in raids for the well, its ability Snow Warning makes it so hail happens, so you will have to deal with hail. But while hail is active, I can set up a move called Aurora Veil, which gives all of you the effects of Reflect and Light Screen at the same time.
Was it the shiny Sylveon?
Yep, it's
Dusty's
transferred. Yeah.
Snow Warning. It started to hail.
Nice.
So I'm gonna pass off my Dynamax.
Who are you going to pass it to?
I don't know. Whoever gives never next in turn order. I think it's you.
I'm down for a giant ghost robot.
Wow.
Who the fuck is talking?
Icicle Crash.
Next week I have Tuesday, Wednesday off. 2 weeks off, Wednesday off. Should be returning Thursday, Friday,
I'm so goobery.
Aurora Veil.
Your team is now stronger against physical and special attacks.
Ah!
Yeah,
Shiny
they
Sylveon.
take like half damage from those things now, don't they?
Yep. We take half damage from any incoming attacks,
Damn, son.
as long as the hail remains active. So this hopefully shouldn't do much. Yeah, that adds up. So now we have hail but grassy terrain, which means at the end of the turn, all of us will regenerate a little bit of HP.
Oh,
Nice. That did nothing. Good shit.
oh. Accuracy fell.
Fucking is everyone got an accuracy drop? No, everyone except Sylvia.
Ow.
It's fine. We also are all going to get healed.
Well, this is
Tanks.
gonna turn the fight into a fucking slog.
Yup.
Everyone
Okay,
takes a little
the
bit of
hit-
damage, and then everybody heals that damage back.
Okay, so it was fine with just the hail. It wasn't my fault that it set up grassy terrain.
No, I know. It's just like, goddamn, now this is gonna take for fucking ever. All right, I'm gonna use max hailstorm. Is that okay? Do we
Yep,
like
go
this?
ahead. If it prolongs the hail, it means that Aurora Veil stays active. So.
Oh, nice.
His cool
Do
guy
this.
sunglasses.
Ghost robot.
Ba, 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 ba,
Robot!
ba. Now go Power Rangers! Da-da.
Yeah.
Go Power Rangers! Mighty Morphin Power Rangers!
The opening to Power
Yeah.
Rangers went so fucking hard.
Yeah, it did,
It did.
man.
Max hailstorm.
I like how he does like the Captain Falcon win pose when he's just vibrating with masculinity.
Oh,
So cool.
yeah.
And then fucking just like summons hail. Oh. Look at Gudra's big dumb cereal box mascot face.
It looks like a pool floaty gone horribly awry.
It's demon pool noodle.
Looks like
Yeah, pretty
It
much.
looks like a inflatable pool thing that was at like a sex party.
No!
It's all goopy.
That's not how. You've never been to a sex party, have you?
Look at all that goop though.
No!
Look at all that
No, I have
cum.
been to sex parties. They are not let no.
Look at all that.
Goop.
No.
Look at all that.
No, friend.
cum.
That's not how that
Cum.
works. No, the lube is in dispensers. People clean
Cum.
shit every 3 minutes because nobody wants that to happen. That,
all that
no.
Cummies.
No.
Was that a bad party?
Big
That-
cummies.
Hey, it's just dripping with a mixture of
Please.
Caligula delights.
No. No.
Big.
No.
Bing.
I want to sleep tonight. Stop it.
Bing. Gummies.
Uh-oh, it's using overgrowth again.
On you.
Help, there's something in the pool.
Oh no, there's fungus on this cummed up pool, Lilo.
Ah! It's smiling through the mess though,
Yeah.
like it do.
So if you catch it, you gotta call it Bukaki, right?
God damn it. For fuck's sake.
So easy.
Alright, one more. Max Hailstorm. We got this. Unless it's gonna put up a third thing of shields.
Hopefully, if we
Oops,
actually
missed
hit
it.
our fucking attacks.
Weather ball,
Oh my
nope.
god.
Moonblast, though.
It's just fucking accuracy because of the muddy water.
Yeah, everybody's
haven't hit
missing
any
shit
of
because of the
my
muddy
hit.
water.
You should kill him with the fucking.
Do it. Bring it in, Ghost Robot. Max
Oh.
Hailstorm. Boom.
Goggle, to
Nice.
answer your question, yes and no. A lot of the ones I've been to are just like naked dance parties that can turn into stuff.
Doesn't always.
Huzzah!
always.
Throw.
We killed the cummy pool noodle.
God
We
damn
did
it.
it, guys.
No!
We did it, Patrick. We saved the city.
No, that is a
Oh,
pool
oh.
that is a pool floaty that well deflated got shoved up
Come
a
on.
kid's nose.
Come on.
Those are boogers.
I see. Snotty cummy pool
Not cummy, just snotty!
noodle.
Stop it.
I'm sorry.
No! Gross.
Again, depends on the party.
Oh goddamn. Gross.
Caught it! Yay!
It's so gross.
It
Got
knows
it.
outrage.
It's Bukaki.
Sounds about right.
It's Bukaki.
Goudreau is added to the party. Sweet.
Rayner,
Come,
I
Lord.
live a very weird life. There are lots of adventures. There's
Will
lots
the
of
game
madness.
accept Cum Lord?
And I did go to a sex club once to
Oh,
play
shit. Doc,
a
Doc,
Smash
Doc, Doc.
Brothers tournament.
Oh right, I think you told me about
Yeah,
that.
I was invited by a friend to go to a sex club to
Was it Oasis?
it was Oasis.
Of course it was Oasis.
And I went in to play because they were like, you should totally come down. I was like, I don't know if that's my scene. And they're like, there's a Smash Brothers tournament going on. I was like, yeah, I might stop by. So I stopped by. Was that Steve?
I've got a 5-star Gigantamax fucking. I think it's a Gigantamax Duraludon, the skyscraper.
Oh, the skyscraper. I have one already, but yeah, I could.
Oh, no.
I could totally get another.
If you've already got one, then
Yeah.
Planthier, they often turn into costume parties. I have one best costume at 2 of them. Super fun.
Yeah, but then I went in there dressed in my full business attire because I just got off work from the office, and I was like I basically had like dress shirt sleeves rolled up, my tie, and I had like my dress shirt untucked, like dress pants and shoes, and then there's this long couch covered in naked people all sitting there playing the game, and I'm just at the end of the couch like with the controller, and then I won, and they were like, cool, so who was playing Mario? And I like put up my hand, they're like, cool, I guess you won the tournament, you get this Donkey Kong amiibo. I suppose that's the end of the tournament. I was like, nice, like grab the amiibo and then left. And they're like, you don't want to hang out? I'm like, nope, I don't like this. This is not this isn't my jam.
Palin Oasis is a sex club. They have a heated outdoor pool that is to fucking die for. And yeah, it's a clothing optional bar.
Yeah.
And they've also got like a sauna, and they have like
I
a
still
hot
play competitive
tub.
Magic the Gathering at them. Yeah.
But also like
they call it the
it's
jacuzzi.
kind of a good and bad place.
Yeah.
Because it's also like their whole consent spiel is like maybe 3 seconds long and like shouted at you over the music before you go in. So like there are numerous occasions where I've had to get people kicked.
Yeah.
So
No one popped off for jacuzzi, really? No one popped off of that.
We're just gonna release
But there's
these ones
also
because now I
different
have the thing.
types of places, not just like Oasis. Like there's also, if you look up Kinky Salon, which is the parties that I usually go to, they are much more strict on their consent policies. You have to go with an accountability partner. It is super safe.
Gotta get that accountability buddy.
Yeah, because
Accountability buddy. There it is.
accountability buddy, exactly. Like
gotta have
you
an
have to go
accountability
with
buddy.
at least one, and if somebody from your group gets kicked, the whole group gets kicked, and you are banned forever. There is no strike policy. You're just off the list.
You're just not allowed to be there anymore.
Yeah.
Goodbye.
And those are the costume ones, which are super fun, because like you go and there's actual prizes that you win for costumes and stuff, and it's
Yeah,
super
Alan's
fun.
got it.
They
The
have really good DJs.
jacuzzi.
Yeah. It's its own thing.
Jacuzzi.
And it's like it's definitely better if you go with people, and like
Yeah.
I just know a lot of problematic folks that go to Oasis, so it's like I don't want to go.
Yeah,
I don't
that's
want to
why
go
I
there.
don't go to Oasis
Like,
anymore. But
it's like a bad crowd, and
KST is great because like
they let a lot of
weed
really
out the bad
suspect
people.
shit happen.
No, exactly.
So I was like, nah, I don't want to be there.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah, Sword of Unicorns, and also like KST often has like a non-sexual like area that's specifically just for cuddling or massage.
Yeah.
And they usually have a massage table laying out, and you can just like take turns. It's called like octo massage. They also have this at a lot of Burning Man events where it's like everybody takes turns massaging each other. It's super fun.
Just in case anyone wanted to know, Envy lives a considerably more exciting life than I do.
No, I just get roped into shenanigans a lot, randomly.
Or
And
rather,
I handle my shit well, so I just go and float around and like talk to people.
sorry, I turned my bike around and Obama Snow was like, "Where the fuck do you think you're going?"
Obama Snow
Turns
is like,
around and turns around. And you're just like, hello. I feel
hey you,
you're,
that's why I go to, like, I have never actually had sex at
The fact
Oasis
that
because
naked
gross.
eagles are rad,
But
yeah.
like,
Yeah, no, and I was like, yeah, okay.
ordering a pizza to the pool while you're naked and just eating pizza in a pool where you don't have to wear clothes and also it's heated, hell yes. Heated pools are the best.
I see you're trying to progress.
Yeah, I see you're out here riding your bike.
Yeah.
Be a
And
real
Obama
shame.
Snow was like, no.
Be a real shame if you ran into my big tum tum.
You turn around right into the nope door.
Thing is, Mr. Classic Magic, like that's not the kind of exciting life I think that I would do well in or that I would enjoy very much. I lead a completely different kind of exciting life, which
hells yeah.
honestly involves a lot more fire than you'd expect. But here we are anyway.
Like I got into going to like KST, Tonberry, Stap It, and also like most of the sex party type things that I have gone to are incredibly body positive.
Yeah.
And like there aren't a lot of skinny, like, tiny people
Like,
there most
the-
of the time.
The
It's
people
just
you would
people
expect
of
to be classically attractive
all
at these
types
things
and
are
all ages.
really not.
So like you've got to be open-minded
I
because it is
require
literally all
an
ages.
exciting life.
Um,
I would like one exciting life, please.
And like while it's
My queen.
while it's fun, it's not for everybody,
I don't want an exciting
and
life.
that's fine.
Yeah.
Like I more so enjoy just staying inside and doing fun things indoors.
Staying
Yep.
in and watching TV and eating a bunch of snacks and playing video games is honestly still my best evenings.
Yeah.
We got a game up here though. Link code's on the screen. We're fighting a big steel elephant, 5 stars. If anybody wants to get in.
Corporation.
Yeah. I was gonna say 2020 wasn't exciting enough for you. Fuck.
Right? And now I'm just like I'm fine if I don't do that again, honestly. Like take it or leave it kind of situation.
Nice have to keep.
I do miss cuddle
Oh,
puddles though.
no,
Cuddle
no,
parties
shit,
are the
damn it.
bomb.
I mashed the button and now I'm stuck with Septile.
Like me and
Can
my
you not
friends
go
used
back?
to
No.
Once you ready up, you can't stop.
Oh
No, I can't. I
You
guess
know what?
it's just
We're gonna go Doom Mountain.
no. Doom Mountain.
We're gonna go Mount Doom
Mount Doom.
on this one.
Get 'em.
Where's my Mount Doom? Mount Doom. Oh, Mount Death. There it is. It's Death Mountain.
It's fine. It's fine. It's I'll roll with Septile.
You'll survive.
I'll just
There we
spam detect to make sure I don't get hit.
Death Mountain.
I definitely do miss those like cuddle puddle style parties, like the one that we went to that was all onesies.
Yes.
That was super fun.
That was pretty cool.
Because they also had like a breakfast bar that was all Pop Tarts and kids cereals and stuff, and you could just help yourself to like candy and cereal and hang out. It was great.
My favorite part about that was I showed up in my sloth onesie, and they were like,
Yeah.
"Yeah, so this is like a cool party with cute people that are all wearing these onesies." And I was like, "Okay." And they're like, "And it's at a club, so you can get a drink if you need." And I was like, "Okay." And they're like, "And in the back corner, there's like a whole bunch of pillows and blankets and snacks there
was
with
just
like
a cuddle puddle
Pop-Tarts
section. It was
and
great.
chips and stuff and like bowls, and you just get." And I was like, "Nice." I
We
like got a
hung
bowl.
out there the whole time.
Fucking loaded up on snacks and just sat in the corner just like eating junk food the whole night.
Well, I sat
like,
there
fuck
and
yeah.
enticed cute people to come sit with us so that we could not be alone in the corner.
Yeah, we were like
yeah,
luring in
exactly.
the cute people, and the lure was to literally just sit there and eat snacks.
And talk about Pokemon, mostly.
And also, yeah.
We were there with a couple LARP
Flare.
friends too, so it was super fun.
Yeah, you know what? Max Flare. Let's do that. Let's get those stabs.
Exactly, Raina. Just fucking Septiles there, just like, this is
Lot
far more
than I'm
fire.
comfortable with.
Love more fire.
Sitting here with Sceptile's my favorite Pokemon. Here it is. Boom! G-Max!
Soramac
Colossal! Death
Uh,
Mountain!
Septile is one of my favorite Pokemon too. Upper Q. It's my favorite starter Pokemon, at least.
Hell yeah.
Ah,
It's
Go
super effective.
use the
Critical hit.
energy ball.
It's getting more aggressive, putting up those shields.
gotta kick him with your energy legs.
Energy ball.
Energy legs.
Ew.
It's not very effective.
No.
Fiery Dance.
Oh,
Super effective.
yeah.
Get him, big man.
Mothra.
Right,
Do you
Cutie was
have-
the best party ever. It had
Make
bitchy
sure-
music.
Make sure to hit him with Volcalith at some point.
If you guys ever hear,
I don't know if I have that.
if
Do you
guys-
have any rock type moves on him?
Oh yeah, I do.
Then that should turn into Volcalith. That will hit him for 1/6 of his health at the end of every turn. It's like
I
it's
did
like
not
the
know that.
it's like the Charizard, Blastoise, and
Yeah, there's
Venusaur one,
G-Max
except it
Volcalith.
works.
Ooh,
Except it's just for rock types.
get 'em.
Does rock do extra against ground, or is it only, or extra against steel, or is it only ground types?
It won't do any extra, but the dot will still happen.
Oh,
so
cool. So it'll still be
I think-
1/6 of its HP every round.
Yes,
Nice. Let's do
I
this.
think that's worth it.
Special defense. Energy ball.
Pew.
Not very effective. Fire dance. Come on, put up those shields. Special attack Rose. It's getting desperate. More aggressive. Shields. I don't think the debuff will apply though.
Also, this is one of my favorite looking G-Max moves. Normal rock, but then the
then it
effect
explodes.
afterwards. No, the effect afterwards. Oh, it doesn't. It didn't work because of the
Yeah,
barrier.
the fucking shields. Ah well.
It makes like a swirling spiral of like sharp volcanic rocks. It looks cool. Uh-oh.
Ow.
That's gonna lower all of our speed.
Well, my speed was already shit. Alright, we're just gonna get right back into that max flare action.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Pew! Considering how fast we are, we should drop all the shields, and then your max flare should blow him away. Yep,
There it is.
it's looking a lot like New Year's. After this, I'm gonna go to bed.
Yeah, I think we can wrap it here because it's about 10.
Ah,
It's a
Owie.
good stream. Oh yeah, that got super effective. Not very effective on your.
That's 4 times effective on you.
Ah, I'm alright.
But once again, that's what I'm saying. It's 4 times effective, but you're not taking all that much.
Rob!
Kaboom!
Boom! Caparage. Out. Sunlight turned to hash.
Copperaja, more like cauterized.
I don't even-
Give it. Will you give it to me, sir? Sir, may I have this?
Sir, please.
May I have this singular funny, please?
Please.
Please.
There we go.
But a singular funny, please.
This grass is full of neat arenas.
fug.
And then
Or
Obama
Nidorands, or whatever the
turns
purple
up.
ones are.
Nidoran.
Yeah, purple.
Yeah, the little
Purple
baby
are
ones.
Nidoran.
The boy ones.
They're all Nidoran until they evolve once.
The grass is full of Nidorans.
Grandma!
Grandma!
Lightning McQueen.
Your
Ka-chow.
bicycle looks like something out of Tron right now. The big one up
Hell
behind
yeah,
it.
dude.
Fucking
You mind your own
Tronsicle.
business, and then you mind your own business, and suddenly some other trainer like gets caught into the light behind you, and they just fucking explode.
Kabah! Sir,
don't-
I made a funny. Please let me talk to my family, sir, please.
Please, I made one funny, please, sir. I just wanted to. Please, I made a funny.
Just from the bottom of a hill, just,
Please. Sir. I made fun. Please let me talk to my family. Please. Sir. Sir.
I'm somewhat made uncomfortable by the fact that Sceptile, when in battle, like has like a battle stance, while when he's following me around, he is stanced up.
Rainer has an
He's like
absolute-
he's standing like bolt straight, and is like, "Hello there, I am Lizard Man."
he's getting the, he's doing that, like, get ready to slap you stance.
Yeah, the
that
fucking
fucking
like
video.
the wide legs and wide arm stance, like.
That shit's
Oh,
so
there's the
funny.
pink trees at the bottom.
Oh, old cemetery. Yeah, there's a big pink tree down there. Here's the giant's bed. Here's the snowslide slope. There's like the crown shrine up there. Tunnel to the top. Business going on. There's like all kinds of cool places here, but it's like, yeah, you just kind of walk around and do whatever you want in this area. There's not
Yeah.
a whole lot of like dialogue or people trying to fucking get you to
Nice.
do shit. It's just like, you just go to this cool place with rare Pokemon and you run around and like solve mysteries and fight people and shit. Like, it's
I
cool.
like that.
I think
Yeah.
that's very cool because it really focuses on what made this Pokemon good, in that it was just very Breath of the Wild. Like, you could run around and just run into wild Pokemon and fight them and catch them and shit, and like,
Player-directed adventure.
yes, player-directed adventure, considerably more than that.
Yeah.
A lot of people like to fucking moan about how this isn't what they wanted, but it's exactly what they wanted from a Pokemon game.
Yeah, it's exactly everything I've wanted from a Pokemon game.
Yeah. All right, I'm gonna call it here.
Ah,
Because this was a good New Year's Day
Also-
stream,
this
hanging
is a
out,
great
Also-
New Year's Day stream.
also-
playing Pokemon with our friends.
Yeah.
Also, septile fucking Naruto runs when he tries to catch up to
We
me.
had
It's great.
a great big old conversation about Star Wars and how space wizards shouldn't interfere as much.
Space
Yeah.
wizards are bullshit.
Space wizards are bullshit.
All right, take it easy, Rust, and thank you everybody for
Bye,
coming on out.
Rust.
I appreciate seeing you all out here. This was a lot of fun. Good old New Year's Day stream, playing some Pokemon with friends. This has been great.
Friends.
And thank you all again for your support throughout the last year. We're hoping to get into 2021, making it a good time for everybody. Love all you guys.
Love you too, AU.
We'll see you all again on Monday next week on our next live stream. End of line.
Bye.
Why?